Quick, Rory, drink from your Estus flask.
Oh, thanks for letting me know my speakers are still on mute. Because I sure as hell was not at my desk. Oh, jeez. Honey, I'm trying. I am not ready to go live yet. You're sending me. Oh, God. Okay. Fuck it. I'll just put the screen on since I'm already sitting here. Alright, there we go. All sorts of not ready. Thank you anymore. Alright, give me a second. Let's look at the Badooks. Yeah, that's kind of expecting that, wasn't expecting all to be mirroring each other, but you know, alright. And that. What? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Why am I getting all of it? Can I? There we go. Okay. Mute. Oh, she's cute. All right. I'm looking at your goblin. I'm looking at your goblin now. I like her. Hold on. Oh, okay. That one. Not done. I guess it is. Wait, you do have that in finished project. Did you mean to put your goblin in finished? And then this, okay. In through. Okay. What the hell are you using as a paint handle? Okay. Yeah, what are you using as your paint handle though? Or is that just what? No, you've got a little sticky there. All right. Oh, got even more. Interesting way to start stream. I still need to get things going. I don't even have the timer going for my camera yet. All right, timer's going for the camera now. That actually could have been bad. I'm pretty sure I could have survived that, but that could have. All right, is this Robotech? I'm not real familiar with a lot of these, but I feel like that's a Robotech model. But I could be wrong. Meant to be a stack. Okay. Yeah, I like her. The very odd pairing of art styles is from your one up top. That one. That's very, very odd. Oh, geez. Oh, a whole progression. I don't think anyone's ever posted it. Oh wow, that's. Why is that so? She looks great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really like her. I really like her, Mew. You been busy today? Oh, that was just. Yeah, seems like you've been real busy today. I have not. I should have been. I was not. Kinda. You're posting so much, and you're gonna throw me a kinda. You don't usually post this many things unless it's like, multiple flashbangs one after the other. But this is a lot of just usual normal work, not dripping with sex. I like your little archer. I really like where she's going. I like the little Claymore girl too. I love where she ended up. Freddy, Bonnie, Lammy, all, like I said, those two different art styles just look odd against each other, but they all look great. I'm assuming those are all your work. I like your Marine. Looks like he's got a little bit of battle damage on that right shoulder. Using what I imagine to be the water bottle as your paint is a little odd. Especially since we get down to your robots and you have your usual Citadel handle. That's a Citadel handle. It's just the style of it. It doesn't have any. Yeah, I like all of those, Mew. It's really great. Welcome anybody who happens to be here. I didn't think that's how we were going to end up starting the stream. I still don't have my chat up on screen. And it no, we don't gonna give me my live feed. There we go. Nope, that's still not my live feed. Okay. Let's just kill the app and start again. Oh, more badoops. Let me get chat up. It's just yeah. All right, there we go. There's chat. More badoops. Where are the more badoops? Oh, we've got. Okay. I'm really glad that that's water and not tentacles. Because for a second I thought that was me. Oh, and then there's Shield. And that looks really good too. You know, you are really good at all the stuff that you work on. You really are. I meant to message you last night. Oh, damn. I was supposed to message you. I'll try to remember that today. I'll try to remember to do that today. I'm sorry. I was supposed to. I'm also working on getting some more things working for the stream that might make your life a little easier. But I'm really bad at what I do. So it tends to not work out. And of a different. What? I think you posted those in the wrong section. You did, because you immediately deleted. Okay. Okay, go up here. Okay, yeah. Going pretty good so far. Yes, I agree. That's a lot of work in progress. What the fuck? Why did everything just? Why did everything? Hold on. What the fuck did I do? Okay. Now it's back. Why am I so terrible? Jeez, you've been doing a lot of work today. Like, you've been doing an insane amount, it looks like. I'm not used to you doing so much all at once. I'm guessing you got hit with some serious inspiration today. Is that what's going on? Just something clicked and you had to get busy on stuff? Like, that was. All right. All right. Well, hey, at least you. That's the wrong color. Hey, at least you had that going. Like I said, I should have been working today. I did not. Oh, I need to show off. I need to show off what happened with our. We got more of these. Oh. I don't know what to think about that. I don't know what to think about that at all. I'm guessing I'm not seeing why you posted this in the not safe for work section. I'm assuming I'm not seeing why that was posted there. Is there like dong hanging behind the loincloth there? And I just don't know it. He's got. Okay, that's all right. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Oh yeah. So here's the girl all finished from yesterday. Getting her basing, got all of that done. All of her. Everything is complete. She's all done. So yeah, that's how she turned out. I'm not totally thrilled with her face, like her helm. I'm not crazy about it, but not enough to do anything about it. Yeah. Yeah, all the basing is done. Got all of her grass and whatnot. Yeah, there she is. She's all done. Now we get to work on the next dude. But yeah, you've been real busy, Mew. You got a whole lot that you've been doing. It is silent. It is silent in my head. Don't enjoy that. So let's get some noise going. Oh. Okay, so that good. I needed to make sure that wasn't gonna play through. Oh, you posted an Insta. Oh, okay. Okay, it's this one. Jeez, you. Do you sleep? How the hell are you working on so much in one day? Punching something in. Dagger keeps bleeding through. Yeah, I've got. Okay, let me see if I can turn her down. I'm pretty sure that's booty. You know what? We'll kill that stream. Kill those. Kill those. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I've usually got someone on in the background. You. Oh my god. Seriously. Want to let you know in case. Yeah, no, that's basically every stream. Like I said, I've usually got on the days that Kim streams, I usually got Kim on in the background. I only drop them down to 1% so that it doesn't totally ruin their numbers. It does a little bit, but the carjacked between her legs. Wait, did I miss something? Oh no, you're talking about the first one. Yeah. Yeah. I understand you. It's very suggestive. But yeah. Why is this so how'd you get turned up? Yeah, you should move closer to that. Okay, how deep are we in now? We're 20 minutes in. We've been going through. That's great, Mew. Like I said, I love that you're
Quick,
back to
Rory,
work and
drink me my Estus flask.
Oh, hey, look at that. My speakers are still on. That was slightly terrifying. Might also explain why the music was so loud.
Visit, you bitch.
Unnecessary, madam. Oh my god, stop, chair. No, okay, so I've got my headphones on. But the music doesn't, it doesn't play as loud through my speakers. I don't know why. The music doesn't play as loud through my speakers as it does through my headphones. But whenever you use the sound alerts, those play louder through my speakers than they do through my headphones. Don't know why. So that's what's happening. That's why whenever you do that, I notice more there than, yeah. All right. Okay. We're still working on the second layer of this guy. I'm gonna take the handle off. I don't think we need the handle for what we're working on right now. Actually, no. I need a little bit of the first layer. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to share? You know, if we're gonna have sharing time, we might as well all share. I don't have anything to share because y'all see everything that I do. But you know, if anybody wants to show off, we can do that. I can, if you want, I can bring up Muse stuff that she was sharing earlier up on screen. We can do that. I wouldn't mind too much if we decided we wanted to do that. I like showing off y'all's work. I have my colors for my non-metallic metal, but I'm scared to start. What non-metallic are you planning on doing, Kim? And I understand. I understand being scared to start because every single day that we sit down to work on these things, I don't want to start. You're doing gold as well? What colors are you using? Oh, Jesus, I'm still not set up yet. All right, I don't even have my paper towel prepped. I don't know if anybody else does this. Does anybody else like use a soaked paper towel for their wick? Or is that just me? Is that just a me thing? I feel like that might just be. I know Miniac does it as well. I found out he did it after I started doing it. And it honestly made me feel a little bit better. I heard nothing you just said. Sorry, my game got loud. You're fine. I was asking like what recipe for gold you're going to be using. Because I'm curious. I'm curious if you're using anything similar to what I am, or if and then I asked if anybody uses a wet paper towel to wick away the water from their brushes like I do, or if everybody else just uses a dry paper towel, because you might be out over drying your brushes if you do that. Do I want to use this or do I want to use the number 2? I think I want to use the number 2. Let's try the number 2. Can you get in your slot? Thank you. I think we're gonna have to start making some time every week to go over other people's you know, stuff that's safe. You know, we don't want to be flashbanging Twitch and getting banned. But I think we need to make a segment at least once a week where we go over everybody's work for a little bit and you know, just see what's going on. Nothing crazy. Just a little community. This is what's going on. Is that something that y'all would want to see? You know what? I saw a button. I saw a button I didn't know I had before. Let me see if my button works. Like, I don't think we have enough people here to actually do this, but I want to see if it works. Okay. Okay. Duration. Let's make it 5 minutes. And start. Does that do anything? All right, it actually puts a thing on the screen. Cool. Oh shit. Yeah, actually, like, you know, throwing up a poll. I found the button today that allows me to do that. So I put up a poll in chat to see if y'all want to do something like that. I'm letting it run for like 5 minutes. So, but yeah. I wanted to see if, I mostly wanted to see how it worked. Honestly, like that's really what it was I wanted to see how it works. So yeah, we're throwing a poll up there for y'all if y'all want to do community art once a week, maybe more, maybe less. I put multiple options on there. So yeah, just like I said, just something I wanted to see how it worked, because I've never gotten it to work before. And it didn't, honestly, it used to not give me the option to do this. Like I was dicking around with some of the buttons today, getting rid of some stuff that I don't need. And I went in to see what else I could possibly use, and that was like one that even said it was a new option for me. So yeah, it's probably been there for longer than I realized. It's probably been there for probably 2 to 3 months. Give you an idea of how often I look into my shit. But yeah, I just thought it would be a fun little thing to do. Why is that doing what it's doing? No, I think I know the problem. I know what Kim and Mew have been up to today. What's everybody else been up to? Everybody else been y'all been having a good day? I'm assuming some of my Euro folks, y'all are getting home from work, trying to relax. I bet there's a few among you in North America that may have been off today, may have been working. I don't know. What's everybody been doing? Y'all been having a good day? Anybody have anything that they particularly want to talk about? That's a little more wet than I want that to be. Yeah, I would understand if some folks had some stuff they wanted to talk about that they need to get off their chest or something like that, you know? Happens every now and then. I had my my rough day earlier this week. Currently at work, riding the struggle bus. I'm sorry, Pats. You know, honestly, it's kind of amazing to me how often people tell me that they're watching my stream from work, because I've had so many jobs where there's no way in hell I would have gotten away with that shit. So it's very interesting to me to see who's able to hop on a Twitch. Like whenever I was at the warehouse, like I could watch YouTube all day or I could watch Twitch all day, and no one gave a shit, because a lot of my work was very passive. I didn't have to do a lot with the customers. I too am just working and having this in the background monitor. Right, yeah, IT jobs. Obviously, you know, a lot of your work is going to be behind the scenes. You don't necessarily have to be directly involved with anything. That's not to say that I haven't that's how it is all the time. But just in my experience, I've had a lot of jobs that don't allow for doing anything like that. And again, thanks for coming by, Vera. You're one of the rarer ones to show up. I don't really get to talk to you very much outside of streaming time. Hell, you don't have a very high presence in your own Discord. Like if we're being totally honest. But nonetheless, appreciate you coming by. Pats, appreciate you being here. Kim, always a pleasure. Mew, love having you here. You always have a way of surprising me. I really appreciate all y'all being here. Oh, and look at that. Varen Croc's here. Just woke up again. Pretty good nap since I got home. How was your first day, Varen Croc? How was your first day at work? I know you started the new job today. How did that go? Anything noteworthy? Intense. Ooh. I want to hear about it. That is a promising way of opening that.
All the flashbangs, lol.
All the flashbang. You bring a whole different vibe to the stream, you. Yeah, I need to get better at that. Yeah, well, no, you're cool, dude. Like, I understand. It's just amazing that I see you talk more often in my Discord than in your Discord. I think that's funny. Going to be thrown onto the flight. On a flight on Thursday, going up north. Do the end part of training first. So you're gonna That's an interesting way of doing things. Okay, let's see. Poll ended. View results. Unanimously yes. Okay. Unanimously yes. 3 votes. You know what? That's better than I can ask for. That's better than I can ask for this early in the stream. Okay, well, I'll try to like schedule that in somewhere, guys. I'll try to schedule that in so that we can just feature. We can do once a week. So I'm not sitting here for like 20 to 30 minutes every start of stream going through stuff. So we'll geez, and I go over and it's just ass in my face. Jeez. Thank you, Mew. To be fair, that door skirt is relatively quiet most days versus yours. Well, that's fair. Never have a mic and stuff ready, but I digress. I'm just here now. That's fine, Vera. You know what, man? I still appreciate you. It was just something I noticed like 2 weeks ago. I just thought it was funny. Let's go back over to finished. Okay. We've got more Insta links. Oh no, those are all the ones that you posted earlier in chat. Okay. Okay. So, all right. We're gonna have to do a once a week segment. I don't know when we're gonna do that. I think that might need to be a Saturday or a Sunday kind of deal. You know, get the most people in here and pick a time that's not the beginning of stream. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure out a time where we can go through and look at everybody's stuff, show it off, do all that kind of things, have a good time. Yeah. That's a great idea. You know what? That's another one that I'm gonna have to attribute to Mew. Like a real community manager. Shut up. Yeah, I know. I don't do fucking anything. Okay, so you're gonna be on a flight on Thursday to do the end of your training first, not the beginning of your training. You're gonna be getting the end of training done first, and then and then moving on from there. What the fuck does that mean, Varen Croc? Because the concept there doesn't really track. I'm sure if you explain it, I will understand better. But why are they choosing to do that to you in that order? I guess that's more what the actual question is. Why are they doing the end first and the beginning second? It means that doing the thing I'm going to do requires training. They were like, we need you to do this. Okay, well, all right. If that's what am I hearing? Oh, it's the washing machine. Okay. Gotta find out somehow, right? That's fair. That's very fair. If that's the way that they wanna, if that's the way they wanna do it, that's the way they wanna do it. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do it that way, but hey, I've only had one job where I had to go to a separate area that I had to fly out to get training. Back whenever I was working as a contractor to a major cell phone carrier here in the U.S. And they shipped me out to Atlanta for 2 weeks to do training. I don't know why, because I could have easily done that exact same training 2 days in store. But they decided I needed 2 weeks worth of training in another state to do everything, as opposed to just training me on site. I thought that was weird. What should one answer when boss like, so what car do you want? Like, okay, yeah. I think I would bounce back with, what are my options? You know, like, that's, I think that's the question that needs to be answered there. I don't know how you feel, but that's how I would have bounced back on that question. I didn't do the little ribbon. I don't like these, whatever these are. Very interesting. That's not usually how they approach that. Typically, it's a okay. Here's the car that you're gonna be driving. Not a what do you want? Had to have 4-wheel drive, and I'm going to drive a lot, so comfort should be nice. Yeah, that's fair. You definitely want, if you're gonna be in something a lot, you definitely want it to be comfortable. I mean, we went with a pretty nice car whenever we decided to buy one. Whenever we needed to. So my old car started having an issue where the repair was going to end up costing more than the worth of the car. So we decided we were just going to get a new car. And we went with a pretty nice vehicle. We very much enjoy the car. We probably should have gone with something more responsible, but I also had a decent paying job back then. I had a job back then, and it was well paying. So, well, I say well paying. It was not well paying for the position I was in, but it was good enough to keep us pretty well alive. But no, we didn't need the 4-wheel drive because, you know, Texas. And there's not a lot of need for that, especially in the city. But where you are, where snow and ice are a problem, that's a different story. Yeah, I can get 3 meters of snow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, snow and ice. So that's definitely a concern. We get ice, I think, 1 day a year. 1 to 3 days a year is where we have to deal with. Again, it's ice. It's not really snow because it melts when it hits the ground and then it refreezes overnight, and it's really terrible. But not so much an issue year round. So 4-wheel drive is not a necessity. We can just hide away at home for a few days. Stockholm closes down with 2 centimeters of snow. Well, you know, it doesn't take that much to shut down Dallas. Especially since nobody here knows how to deal with ice and snow. Hell, people here don't know how to deal with rain. And not rain, our moderator, rain, the element. People here cannot deal whenever it rains, because the roads get a little slick and everybody gets real dumb real quick. So it's way worse whenever it's snow. And like I said, it's usually not snow that sticks, but it's whenever the roads start icing over. Because usually what we'll end up getting is like 8 hours straight of sleet that will then get compacted on the roads. And that's typically what we end up dealing with. It's not really a snow situation. It's more of a all the sleet freezes over and we have to deal with that shit. So yeah, that's the typical issue. Capital people can't handle snow. Everyone else can, but the capital is like, wait, it's not. Oh, well, you know, that is. I would think that would be a pretty constant thing that y'all'd have to deal with there. If I was being perfectly honest, did I just see what I thought I saw? Did the stream just try to kill itself? It looked like it did there for a second. Yeah, I guess it's cheaper to just let it snow melt in Texas. Generally, yeah, like I said, we usually have like 1 to 3 days where the roads are essentially shut down. You have to just live in your home with your family, which I know is rough for a lot of people. But yeah, you wait. Usually, like I said, usually 3 days. We'll go from, you know, in the 20s to in the 50s. It'll all melt. You'll be able to drive again. That's Fahrenheit. I know I'm talking to Europe right now, so I want to make sure that is understood. That is Fahrenheit. The rest of the country don't hold much hope for people in the capital. Well, I feel like that's just a thing. I think that's just a thing everywhere. It's like, it's not necessarily just, you know, Stockholm, but like every capital kind of you sit there and go, well, I mean, do we really need to worry about you people? So yeah, I get you. So what did training involve today? Like, I know, like, you're talking like they asked you what car you want. They're telling you that they're going to be sending you. They're going to be flying you up north on Thursday. What else did training involve today, or can you not talk about it? I did my conscript training with a lot of people from Stockholm. Okay. They didn't even know how to build or maintain a fire. Oh. Million? Yeah, all right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Be right back. All right, Mew. We'll see you back here in a little bit. Yeah, 1.6 million years. That sounds about right. Wasn't necessarily Homo sapien, but it was still human. Probably shouldn't talk much about it, at least until I know it's sensitive. It's not fair. I totally understand. That's why I asked. That's why I asked if it was like a situation you can't talk about it, because that 100% could be a thing, and I don't want you to get in trouble with anybody. So, totally fair. You don't want to talk about it, you don't have to talk. But what you have been allowed to reveal, or what you feel that you're allowed to reveal, has been very interesting. I don't talk about location-specific info. Fair. Very fair. Get more here. That's totally fair. No, I'm not gonna. I don't wanna push you into anything you don't feel you can talk about. Because I know there have definitely been times that I should not have talked about stuff. Or people didn't want me to, and it really didn't matter. I feel like I just heard the washing machine turn off. So I should probably go and deal with that. Move everything over to the dryer. Also means emptying the dryer out from the laundry that we did 4 days ago. So how long are we in? 47? I can wait. I can wait. Whenever we go on break, I'll move it over then. I did an online course today. It was all American information. Why? That implies that you're a multinational company that may do work over here in the States. But, you know, I genuinely have no idea. So, I mean, yeah, I would assume that most European companies are multinational because Europe. Hey, Wolf, ain't seen you in a long time, brother. How you doing? But it just seems odd to me that you would be doing, seems very odd to me that you would be doing American information on your first day. But, whatever. Oh, I've been in every day you stream, just lurking. Oh, okay. Well, alright. I'm sorry. I try not to look at the users in chat anymore, because it makes me sad. So I just base it on whoever happens to be talking. You have a question? Okay. Well, sure. Go ahead, Wolf. They talk about GFCI in Swedish. It's JFB in English. It is RCB. Okay, sure. We don't use the term GFCI at all over here. And there was a lot of terminology like that. Oh, I'm okay. Okay, that makes sense. That sounds like they may have outsourced your training information to a firm that probably shouldn't have been doing it. That's what that sounds like to me. So the toppers you did up for me, should I paint them first, or should I put the models on the bases and then paint them? Okay. So the way I do it, whenever I do things like that, is I will glue the toppers. So I have toppers here. Hold on. I feel more comfortable doing this with props. Do I have any blank bases up here? Probably not. Oh, I got one. Okay. Let's go with a smaller topper then. So, what I do. Hitachi. Okay, so what I'll do, Wolf, is like you got your base, you got your topper. So what I'll usually do is I'll glue the topper to the base. And then what I oftentimes do is I will paint the model separately, or like I'll put them on this double-sided tape that I'll then put on top of the topper. So I'll do like that. And then whenever I'm done painting the model, I'll take him off and I'll paint the base. And then I'll glue them together afterwards. If that makes sense. And then and then I'll glue them together afterwards. I don't understand what you're not what are you not understanding, Virenkrok? I understand that was really all meant for Wolf, but so usually it's glue that on there, and then you attach, like I said, I'll just like sticky them onto the topper, and then whenever I'm done painting the model, I'll take him off, I'll peel the sticky off, and then paint the topper, and then glue them all together. Okay, and just use super glue. You can do it that way. I'm paranoid And so what I often will do is I will drill a hole in like a foot. Like I'll drill like a hole into the bottom of the foot, and I'll put like a little bit of paper clip in there, and then I'll put a hole in the base, and I'll kind of just slot them on like that, and then glue them in place because it holds them a little stronger that way. But that's me. You don't have to do that. Yeah, you can just use super glue to do that. Sticky stuff too now. Yeah. There's, like I said, there's little double-sided tape that I use. So they sit on the tape. Tape sits on the base, and whenever you're done with him, you peel him off, you peel the tape off, and done. But like I said, that's a me thing. The stuff that I use, I get a big roll of 3M double-sided foam tape. I don't remember what it's called, but it's 3M. It's double-sided tape, and you can just snip it off in little strips like this, or if you just want to do it like per foot, because like I've got this guy that you can see. I just did it on a per foot basis. It doesn't really work when they're big and unruly like this because he gets kind of wobbly. So I will probably what I'll probably end up doing with him is I'll probably end up giving him like putting a base together like I did with the War Mistress. Thank you for a raid of 16. God damn. Welcome, raiders. You're coming in at a really weird moment. So yeah, welcome. We're working on this today, but we're going over something else right now. Yeah, you got the little sticky tape, like I said, that will hold them on the base, and then whenever you're done doing your model, you can just pop him off and work on the base separately. So that's something that you can do. That's something that I do. We are earlier. Oh my God, there's so much going on. And the thing is I don't think either of my mods are paying attention right now to throw up a shout out. I don't think, because I know Mew went away. So let me see if I can get this going for you. I'm not doing anything. War Mystery. There we go. So yeah, thank you, Mistress, for the raid. Can I get a view at chat? Damn it! Get off the screen, please. Oh my God. Okay. Let's scroll down, see what people are saying. We got a few wahs. It is a weird moment in bot. Hey. That was unnecessary, Varencroc. It's not just me, man. It's not just me. That's the weird moment around here, alright? It's usually a combination of one of you fuckers. No, it's not just me. It's not just me. That's not fair. Oh Jesus, here we go. The Assassin Nathan, thank you for the follow. Mark of Corn, thank you. Mark of Corn, thank you for the follow. War Mistress, thank you for the follow. So one thing I guess I should go ahead and announce, since we're climbing up in our follower count again, is on October 13th, because we recently hit the 200 mark, on October 13th, we will be doing a 12-hour stream working on Archeon Everchosen. So that's something to look forward to. We're working on our way to 25 subs, in which case we'll be doing a 12-hour stream working on Dexessa. And right now, we're aiming for 500. I know it's really ambitious, but we're aiming for 500. And we're going to be doing another 12-hour stream for that whenever we hit it. I don't know what model we're going to be working on yet because, that's nearly 300 followers away. And that's a lot. That's a lot, and I don't imagine that's going to be happening anytime soon, so I don't need to have a model chosen for it yet. But we'll be doing another 12-hour stream for 500. But thank you everyone for coming in. Thank those of you who decide you want to stay and hang out. Thanks everyone for follows. I should probably actually get back to work on this guy now. Was I able to answer your question, Wolf? I'm sorry. I know you said things and then a lot of stuff happened. I believe you said that I was able to answer, but I'm not sure. So I want to make sure that I was able to answer your question, or if you need further elaboration. Because if you need more, I will do my best to explain better. But right now, yeah, we're working on our non-metallic Stormcast. This is what one of my prosecutors looks like right now. She turned out fairly well. I kind of hated working on her, honestly, because this was the first one we did. So there was a lot of times where I really hated this model, but now I have a better grasp on what we're doing. So yeah, we're working on number 2 now. We've already finished all of our shield liberators. That's how they turned out. We've got the dual hammer liberators coming up, but that is a later situation. Because we're working on getting the spearhead, the official spearhead, completed. Working on trying to get it done by the end of the month. There's our Lord Viritant. I really like how she turned out. I hate her sword, but I like how she turned out. Her sword, and I hate her sword because it has a real bad tendency of getting knocked off. There's her shield and all of her papers. As well as, like I said, that's how she came out. Nice job on the flames. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. I found a really simple way of doing flames a while back, and it happens to work out very well. Oh, that's my refresh timer. Gotta refresh the camera. I use a DSLR for my camera, so it times out in 30 minutes because of dumb laws when it comes to cameras. So I have to refresh it to make sure that I don't lose signal, because we've had an issue in the past where if I lost signal from the camera in the middle of stream, I had to end up crashing OBS in order to be able to get my image back. And I don't like having to do that, but I think I fixed that, but I don't want to test it. If I can avoid it, I would love to be able to just maintain things as they are. But yeah, we're doing the non-metallic metal because 1, I'm a fucking masochist apparently, and 2, we're planning on entering this into Armies on Parade. In-store Armies on Parade at the end of the month. So I have until the 27th to get as many of these fuckers done, and I don't have nearly enough done. I've got 5 Liberators, the Lord Viritant, 1 of the Prosecutors, working on the second Prosecutor, have 1 more Prosecutor after that, and then the Lord Vigilant. And the Lord Vigilant, honestly, the Lord Vigilant terrifies me. Lord Vigilant absolutely terrifies me because it's got fur and feathers and metal. There's so much work that's going to have to be done on that one. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Thanks everybody for coming in. Like I said, I really appreciate the follows, and that's why we're not doing the 200 thank you until October, because I'm going to be working on these almost non-stop until they're due. Because like I said, I have to get at least 2 more Prosecutors and the Lord Vigilant done, but I want to get more than that done if possible. And if Ghost Hawks was here, he'd be like, "Oh, there's no minimum, yada yada yada." Motherfucker, that's not how I'm viewing this. I want to get at minimum the spearhead done. But if I can get more done, I would really love that. I've also got a squad of Praetors from 3rd edition. That's how this army began, because I was crazy and decided to do non-metallic gold on stream for the first time, like the Praters that I did back in July, whenever Skaven Tide went up for pre-order, I did a Stormcast Praetor in non-metallic. It was my first ever time doing non-metallic metal, and somehow it evolved into doing an entire army of Stormcast. Don't know how that happened. Don't know how I let that happen, but I did. So here we are. Here we are working on the. Did I fuck up? I don't think. Oh. So how was your stream, War Mistress? I didn't ask because I'm bad at what I do and I'm not used to seeing raids come in. What'd you have going on over on your stream? Anything that you would love to talk about? Do you want to share any results of work? I imagine if you come to me, you were painting. I'm not positive about that. That's the only reason I would imagine you coming over here. But, you know, what'd you have going on? Did you, like I said, if you want to share any links or anything like that, my chat is open to it. Not going to stop you there unless it's, you know, TOS issues, but, you know, that's basically never an issue. I say that, and if y'all had any idea what was in my Discord, you would definitely question me saying that, but that is besides the point. Lost you already? All right. Discord is tame. It can be. I understand that you're a serious deviant, Varian Croc, but that's not everybody. You know, some people might not be into the things that get posted in there. I don't know how I want to do the face. But if you find the Discord tame, that's your business, brother. I understand we need to kick up the kink for you. I'm not saying I'm into it, I'm just saying that I've come in contact with you. Yeah, well, that's the nature of the internet, man. Like 20 minutes on Twitter and God knows what you're gonna find. I didn't think you were gonna come down. You're not listening, are you? Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. You don't need to do anything. Sorry, Rain came downstairs. So I was just teasing her a little bit. All right, well, let's see. This is not working quite the way that I want it to, but it's also only the third layer. So, as much as I don't like the sort of cheesy look that it has, we can work with that. Are we gonna go? Yeah, okay. We're doing a cross like that. Okay. I need to do that, which I have not done at all. Not sure how the hell I keep missing that. Sorry, I'm... these shields on these particular models have been giving me a little bit of trouble. Because this rim is a little funky. It's less pronounced than it looks like it is whenever you get to actually painting on it. So sometimes I kind of fuck up what I'm trying to do. Like getting it on that black section, that's not a big deal. Getting it on the brown underneath it, that can be a little problem. But yeah, like I said, just trying to get some sort of logic in the colors this time. I didn't do a very good job on this on the last model. This section specifically. And by the time I realized how bad a job I was doing, I didn't want to fight with it, fix it. So I didn't. So I'm trying to pay better attention to what I'm doing this time around. I feel like I am. Could be wrong. Actually, I am kind of doing a terrible job. Yeah, I'm kind of doing a really awful job. How the fuck am I not doing anything here? I think that worked out the way I wanted it to. Oh, there was something posted. We don't have a defined day yet for when we're going to look at community stuff. So, oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. That looks really exceptional. Also looks very scratch built. Who is this? Cinder? They're like, oh, okay, that's, yeah. Yeah, right. I'm like, it's hard for me to remember that. But yeah, no, that looks great, man. Yeah, like I said, I need to establish an actual day that we're gonna do community art. That's something I need to do. Y'all can post anytime, of course, but I need to establish a day that we're gonna do community. Which was really just decided today that we were gonna do that. Because again, I'm a bad streamer and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing most days. So we need to come up with some sort of plan of what's going to be happening on any day. So yeah, we'll create a we'll schedule out a community art day. That'll be nice to have and to check out people's stuff. But when exactly that will be, undetermined. Like I said, we'll probably do that on a weekend. We'll probably make that a Saturday or a Sunday kind of deal, so that we can have as many people as possible in to see what's going on. To go through all the work in progresses, go through the finished projects, do all that kind of stuff. Anyone in here available to answer some Warhammer noob questions? I am not that person. That is definitely not a me thing. I don't know dick about the rules, but we should have a few people in here that can answer some stuff if they are so inclined. I don't know how many folks are down for it. We usually have some folks in here that can handle that. People seem to be a little shy today, though. I have so much stuff I could post on the community. You can post it whenever you want, Krieg. I have not decided what day we're gonna go over that stuff. Man, of course I fucked up. Yeah, it's we have not decided what day that is going to be, but you can post as much as you want, as often as you want. I don't think Carl's gonna be as pissy about posting anymore. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I need to do like AC does, and have like a starting point established in the chat. I guess we'll just, you know what? No, we'll figure that later. I'll put something together. I'll throw something together, and then when we get a date assigned, I will mostly about which models are needed, how to put them together, customizing them, etc. Don't want to spend money, only to regret the purchase. Okay, Eddie, that's not the same thing. Have you watched any like battle reports or anything of like people playing the game? Are you looking at 40K, or are you looking at Age of Sigmar? Or are you looking at Old World? Because those are all very different, and they all do have like areas that you can start. 40K. 40K specifically, and that's what you're wanting to play. You're wanting to play 40K, not AOS. Okay. So what I would suggest, and this is me personally. Now, granted, I'm a painter. I'm not a player. All right, but if you are interested in getting into it, I would say first look. Simple example: Space Marines. If the model has a bolter, it goes by the bolter rules, right? Okay, so you're talking about doing what you see is what you get, or WYSIWYG, which is a viable way of playing. With the way that the 40K rules are designed, you can, like, the model can have a bolter, but generally their weapon loadouts can be whatever you want them to be. Because a lot of units will have different options available to them. But if you want to play WYSIWYG, then yeah, it's just, however you want to build it. Some people will also go through the complicated process of cutting the hands off and magnetizing them, and then painting all of the different weapon options and switching them out with magnets. That's a little bit more advanced. I don't suggest it, because I think if you try to do that with your first round of stuff, you'll probably end up hating them. So I don't suggest doing that. If you're looking, like I said, if you're just looking to get into things, find something that you think you would like. Like I said, look at like combat patrols and see if there's something you think you would like. And if you've never painted or anything like that before, and you're looking to paint them yourselves, then you can. I would then suggest getting like a squad, like a small squad of something, and testing it out. Yeah, most people don't care in casual, like how you've got them built versus what you say you're taking as your units. As long as you've got everything marked down in an understandable way for you to know that the units are what you say they are, you're usually fine. Yeah, in that case, just build them however you want, and then whenever you build your list, just make sure you keep track of things. That's really all it is. Which usually, if you use a list builder, they'll be able to take care of that for you. Like, I know the Warhammer app does a really good job of doing that for you, as well as what's the one I'm thinking of? Battle Scribe. does a pretty decent job. I can spreadsheet like a madman. Good to go there. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're fine then, man. Yeah, so when it comes to building your models, just build them how you want to build them. Like 9 times out of 10 for my models, if they have a plasma option, that's what I'm going to build them with, is their plasma option. But if that's not the best for rules, that's not how I would take them on the field. But then again, like I said, I don't really play. But for, yeah, casual play, no one cares. Are you just now getting into the hobby? Or have you been interested in for a while now and just haven't gotten in? Appreciate the answers. My painting skills are super rudimentary. It doesn't matter, man. You know, some people they'll go in with their models and they'll go in with like a blue, like for Ultramarines, for example, they'll go in, they'll spray paint them blue, and then they'll do a little bit of gold trim and they're done. Like, your painting skills don't matter. I'm pulling the trigger. Okay, yeah. Now, like I said, as far as your, like, if you're looking to play, your painting skills don't matter. I'm putting forward all the effort that I am because I'm going into a competition. It's specifically a painting competition, not a play. So that is why I am putting forward the level of effort that I am, even though I'm a moron for doing it. Heard a rumor of the rule of the model needs 3 colors minimum to be legit. If you're doing tournament play, yes, you need at least 3 colors on the model. If you're doing casual play, most people don't care. I've seen plenty of people play with bare plastic whenever I go up to my LGS. So it's really to the extent that you want to do it. Shades of blue count? Kinda. Most of the time, whenever when you're hearing like 3 colors minimum, they're referring to 3 distinct colors. Because I have seen somebody do a model that used 50 different shades of gray. I don't know why, but he decided he's like, oh, I'm gonna take inspiration from the book, and I'm gonna use 50 different shades of gray to paint my model. It's like, why? And it looked really cool. He did a really good job of blending all the colors together, and the model turned out real nice. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, but that's still just gray. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I said, they took inspiration from the book, and like I said, the model looked really cool. It looked like stone, but yeah. It's just here, hold on. Do I have a simple model in reach? No, I do not. No, I can't show up. I can't really show up because if I had one of my Marines, I could show you what I mean as far as like 3 different colors. But yes, I heard and I saw a notification pop up on my screen. I didn't know if you were done yet. What the hell am I looking at? Okay, that's more than one model. For a second there, I thought that was just one big model, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? Okay, yeah, like the way that looks. Interesting. Huh. Okay, Krieg. Do you do a lot of dioramas? It also feels like you may do more vehicles than anything. Looking at, oh, that tank looks really good. That tank looks really good. The little terrain board you put there looks really good. For those of you who are wondering, I am looking at our Discord. I'm looking at the Discord that is available there. I don't know if it's available. There we go. Da, da, da. So there's the Discord if you would like to join. No, that was my second. Oh, okay. Do a good bit of vehicles. Yeah, it seems that way. You do a really good job with them. I've done one tank, and I hated the entire process. I hated everything about that tank. No, those look really good though. I do like like I said, I like that board. I like that board a lot. Okay. I need to clean up this a little. I forgot I had already done another layer. Covered up too much there. I'll have to come back and get a little bit more of that here in a few minutes whenever that dries. Tanks are like my comfort food. Hey man, if that's what you're down with, go for it, man. Like I said, I don't do a lot of tanks. I don't do a lot of vehicles because I'm pretty awful at it. No, I take that back. I have done more than one tank. I did a Gladiator Executioner, and I did a Plague Burst Crawler. I forgot I had done the Plague Burst Crawler, even though that is one that I did on stream. My Executioner, I really hated it. I really hated that. It took me several weeks to get it done. I did that very early on in my time of painting. I'm sure if I tried it now, I would probably approach it differently than I did then. But I genuinely don't know. There's our next refresh. Let's go ahead and refresh. What are we at? We're over an hour, but we're not that far over. Yeah, we're just an hour and a half. Okay, I think we've got... The timer's going to go off again in 25 minutes. We'll take a break whenever that goes off to handle some stuff. I prefer doing my breaks on the 2-hour marks. I used to do them hourly, but I was also very new at streaming back then. And I hadn't worked in a very long time. So it was more of a situation of I was just exhausted, but now I like the every 2-hour break level. You're not going to be sharp enough for that. Get a sharper brush. I should do another tank. You know, I should do another tank sometime. And do it for my current army that I'm painting for. So when I did the tank the first time, when I did the Gladiator Executioner, I did that in Sons of the Phoenix colors because no one gave you permission to yell at me, phone. Because that was the army I was doing at the time, but now I have my own custom chapter that we do here on the stream, and I should paint up a tank in those colors for the fun of it, also for the hell of it, because it'll 100% be hell working with that much orange. As for those of you who are new, which I think is a decent portion of you. How many do we have right now? 14. Not a large portion of you, but enough of you. I have my own custom chapter that is done in the same colors as my avatar down there. So we're in the dark gray and the orange. So it's kind of wild sometimes working on them, especially since I can never do the same pattern twice on my minis. So yeah. Problem with this brush is it dries out very quick. Dries out way too fast. I don't like that little droplet. So Pool Boy then. Hey, why, Mew? Why is that what you come back to stream with? Why are you gonna come back with Pool Boy? I have revealed enough lore to y'all that Pool Boy is not the thing I need to be remembered for. You hush. I heard you. What is this face? Oh my god, whatever. Pool Boy is not the thing, ow, that I need to be remembered for around here. Can we not? Oh, Mew. Since I've got you back. Yesterday after stream, I told Rain about the whole... It's been decided that you're essentially my demonette. And, her immediate response to that was, I don't know how to feel about that. So... I've only been here a little while. Pool Boy is new info. No, Pool Boy is not info that y'all need to have. Pool Boy is not info that y'all need to have. That was no god. I heard her like charge up the stairs. That is not essential information. Y'all don't need that. Y'all don't need that at one bit. It is something that I revealed a few times. I revealed it last time was on the 10 hour that we did last month. As the thank you for, since Ghost isn't here. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. There's a clip somewhere that has a little bit of the information on there. I don't know exactly where it is or what it's called. I'm sure Mew or Rain will find it very quickly because the two of them love to embarrass me in front of new people. Speaking of Demonette, I need to get started on it. What? What do you mean? What? What are you? What? You have a Demonette that you're going to be working on? Is this one of your VRs or do you have like an actual model? Because it could go either way with you. Like you were doing a lot of model work today. You were doing a lot of miniature work today, I should say. I don't know if this is a miniature. It's a mini. Oh, okay. I'll say because that could, like I said, could go either way with you. I almost printed a Demonette the other day. So I was looking for a model to work on, unrelated to stream, and I almost ended up working on something like that. I ended up printing a Rebecca from Edgerunners. Oh, I should show y'all that. I'll grab it when we go on break. I'll grab it and I'll bring it over so y'all can see the model. And I'll give you regular updates through the Discord of its progress. I'm not entirely sure how to do her skin yet. Is that the one? Is that the, yeah, that's the pool boy one. There you go. You want the pool boy lore? There's the pool boy lore. I don't really want to regale that story again. I really need to stop telling people that story. Because it never goes well for me. But that is another situation entirely. Visit lore is extensive. Lots of weird things that have happened throughout the course of my life that I don't suggest anybody doing. I did a lot of dumb shit. I did a lot of dumb shit for several years that should have ended up with me buried in the ground. But, I only died a few times. And never from any of the things that should have killed me. That is a story for another time. So Mew, you wanna share with us in like the work in progress section what your demonette model is, or are you gonna keep that hidden until you're further along with it? I'm curious. I need to see here's how long I'm gonna have to wait to see some more of your work. Because I do like looking at your minis. I like looking at your other stuff too. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't. It's very interesting. As potentially dangerous as it is for me to say things like that. But oh, look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. Oh, of course that's the section it would be in. Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's the section it needs to be in. That's a very large base for that model. Dainty little feet. Tiny, dainty little feet. Yeah, she definitely looks like your style, though. I've not worked on... None of the ones that I have look anything like that. None of the ones I have look anywhere close to like that. Need... That's not working how I want it to. It's not working how I want it to at all. I want it to go more. I don't really feel like dealing with that peak. Not gonna. To make sure that I keep it symmetrical, though. Interesting clip. Yeah, I know. It's like I said. I've had a very eventful life. That is not a Badoop I need to care about. Okay. I need to turn those Badoops off. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that now. I don't need that Badoop every day. I get that Badoop every single day. I never pay attention to it. What, 4 o'clock? Yep, it's 4 o'clock. Let's make that Badoop. There we go. Okay, I should not get Badoops from that channel anymore. Sorry, okay. So every single day I get a notification in the Monument Discord that they're going live. I never go and hang out in their in their streams, usually because I myself am streaming whenever they're live. So I don't need the daily reminders that they're going live. And the days that I'm not live, I'm usually hanging out with Mike or Macron or Lion or Booty or Kim. So I don't, well, Kim's usually not on this late. Kim's usually wrapping up around now, so I guess I wouldn't be in the stream. That's besides the point. Why are you not doing what I'm asking you to do? There we go. Well, it's closer, but it's not what I want. So yeah, why? What do you think of that, Krieg? How do you feel about this new information that you have? People have been trying to get me to load that clip up as a short. That shit just ain't gonna happen. A lot of stuff that gets turned into clips that I end up not turning into shorts because they either don't make sense or it's one of those instances you need to be there at the time to really get the full effect of it. That's how basically all the clips from yesterday were. I did end up loading up one of them, but for the most part it was a situation of you need to be there to get the full effect of it. I fuck up the knee. I fucked up the knees. Fine. Go back. Fix it. Your name being Chronicler makes more sense. It's quite a tale. My name is Visit. My title is Chronicler. I didn't change the title today, did I? Nope, I didn't. So yeah, there you go. It's actually even in the title of this stream. That my name is Visit, but my title is Chronicler because yes, I have a dearth of lore associated with me in the various things that I've done over the years. And I have some really fun stories about some of my friends, but I need to get some permission before I share any of those stories because some of those are real fucked up. And we can't. I can't be spilling other people's tea without their permission. You know. You may replicate my drip. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's a fun way of putting it. My experiences are very uniquely mine. I mean, I know I have a lot of the same shit of other people, of like working retail jobs and having shitty customers that are over dramatic and special stories that have stuck in my mind for years and years and years. But you know, if you work retail, you have stories like that. You know, I have a story. I was an in-store technician for a major cell phone carrier. There's still a major carrier, and I don't want to reveal too much information so that y'all can figure out who the fuck I am. But major cell phone carrier. I'm an in-store technician. Guy comes in. He's having issues. I don't remember exactly what his issues were, right? He comes in, but he's probably late 60s, early 70s, somewhere in that neighborhood. Has to walk around with an oxygen tank. Kind of guy. You can picture. Like he's got the drag along oxygen tank. So he comes up and he's having an issue with the phone. So I go in and I start looking at his phone. And I'm hunting for what he's saying the problem is, and I'm like, sir, I'm not seeing the problem that you're having, and da 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 da. And I'm I'm like, here, let me see what I can make happen. So I take it into the back and I start looking through it. I'm like, I'm not seeing the problem that you're describing. And you can see that this man is seething. He's like, and I believe he looks at me. He's like, "You calling me a liar?" I'm like, "No, sir, I'm not. I'm saying that I can't replicate this issue." He's getting angrier and angrier because I'm the things I'm supposed to say. So I've got this 70-year-old man on oxygen who very much looks like he's getting ready to just try to knock my ass out. I'm like, "You know what, sir? You know what I'm going to do for you? Even though you're not in warranty, you don't have an upgrade available," because this is back in the days where upgrades mattered, to give kind of illustrate my age a little bit more. You have no upgrades available. You're not in warranty, but I'm going to do a little bit of manipulating on your account, and it's going to allow me to replace your device with another model. It's not another model, but another phone. It'll allow me to replace this, and we'll get you working. Just give me a few minutes. I go and I do some stuff, and one of my coworkers comes back, and he's like, "Hey man, do I need to have Jose come by?" Jose was our manager. Like, "Do I need to have Jose come by and deal with this guy?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "This guy's about to try to knock your ass out." And I'm like, "Yeah, and all I gotta do is take like a step back and he's gonna fall on his face. I don't need to worry about that." But yeah, some geriatric motherfucker's sitting there wanting to knock me out, thinking I'm calling him a liar, and it's like, no, dude, it's electronics. As soon as they know someone's trying to do diagnostics on it, the problem goes away. That's how electronics work. That's how your car works too. The mechanic never sees the problems that you do with it. But yeah, some geriatric trying to get in a fight with me. Did not understand it. It's not as bad as another guy who called me racist to my face. But that's a story for another time. I may have told y'all that story though. I may have told y'all the racist story. I'm not sure. We don't record all of my story times, or at least we don't turn them into smaller bite-sized clips. They exist in the VODs that I have managed to save. There are quite a bit that I have not, because I got really bad about
receiving this message. You will now be offered to the blood god. Blood for 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 the blood.
I forgot that was a thing that we had available. I completely forgot that was an alert that was on there, because no one ever uses it. I do suspect that's going to end up triggering some other stuff. But so yeah. That's that. Like I said, I try my best to keep to upload VODs the same night that I do the stream. I think I managed to get yesterday's. I don't think I got the one before the same day, but I did end up getting it uploaded. But yeah, I try whenever I end stream, I try to go in and download the VOD so that I can get it uploaded to YouTube. Which I feel like I saw Mew subscribe to me today. I could be mistaken about that. I saw someone named Shiny Mew that subscribed, and I don't think that there's more than one of you, but I could be wrong. So I will leave that hanging. I don't know that Mew's actually even here. Ooh, okay, I did. For a second there, I thought I completely lost a layer there. Let's see, what else do I got for you? I don't think I have any interesting stories that are recent events. Yeah, I don't have any recent event stories. I mean, we went mattress shopping the other day, on Thursday specifically. Yeah, we went mattress shopping on Thursday. I gotta tell you, I hate mattress salesmen. Those dudes are fucking predators, ready to pounce at any moment where it looks like you may want to talk to somebody, even if you very much don't. If you look like you might need to talk to somebody, you got 5 or 6 of those motherfuckers on you. And I am not about that shit. Like, car salesmen are not as bad as these guys are. Free for the price of 200. Yeah. Well, see, like, we've been needing a new mattress, and we wanted to get one that had like the adjustable frame, you know, where you can like lift the head and the feet and blah 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 blah. Which basically every single one of them that they had was that way. But it's like, let's see what's comfortable, and you know, like there are varying different ones. Obviously, the two of us have different needs when it comes to mattresses, so we actually ended up getting a split mattress. So she's able to control it the way she needs it. I'm able to control it the way that I need it. Like that was our goal. That was our plan as we were going in. We're trying out a few of these. They had like 12 different guys, it felt like, just patrolling the area, waiting for any sign of weakness so they could just jump on you. And it was quite disturbing. Okay. So that was the refresh timer. I'm going to take a break because I said I was going to take a break the next time it went off. We're close to 2 hours, right? Yeah, we're 10 minutes shy. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break to get up, walk around, stretch a little bit. I'm going to grab my 3D print that I told y'all I would grab to show off a little bit. Because I'm gonna be working on her entirely separately from the stream though, so y'all will have to watch the Discord because I don't post work in progresses on Insta. I only post that on the Discord. So if you want to see progress photos that I post, it's gonna be on the Discord, even though that doesn't happen very often. So yeah, we're gonna take a short little break, and then we'll come back and we'll check out that model. Talk about some more shit. I'll see y'all back here in a few minutes. All right, I'm back. Okay. So, now she broke a little bit just now, which bothers me. So I got her little pigtail. It's supposed to be on there. So I got my Rebecca here. I'm gonna be working on her off stream. I'm just showing off. This is what we're working on right now, Necron. This is just something I'm gonna be working on in my spare time. So, this is, yeah. I gotta get that glued back on. I'm thinking about reprinting her anyways, because this is 75% scale. And she doesn't fit together quite right. I think it's because of the scaling. So I think I want to go in and print her at proper scale, but I don't have the resin for it. I'm gonna need to buy some new resin. But yeah, this is this is gonna be a spare time model. Like I said, I gotta get that pigtail back on there somehow. But she's a spare timer. Yeah, we're working on this right now for those of you who joined while we were on break. I had to pull out a whip. All right. And then I've also got another Murloc that I'm going to be working on at some point in time. I don't know when, but he's going to probably be. He might be taking a break model. Whenever I finish the prosecutors, I might work on him, or I might work on the squig. I don't know. But we've got the prosecutors, and then I got some bases for my little fish children. So got some little beachy bases. That's gonna be for my little fish goblins. So I want you to complete your parade army. I want me to complete my parade army as well. And I am working towards that. That's why we're working on the prosecutor today. So for those of you who didn't see earlier, because it does seem like a few people came in, this is how the last prosecutor turned out with her base. She looks decent. There's a few things that I would like to look better next time around on this on the current one. So I'm doing some things a little differently than others, but this is how she turned out. I think she looks pretty good. Don't know what y'all think, but I feel she turned out fairly well. I'm not taking pictures of her yet. Haven't had the time. That is probably going to be a tomorrow morning thing. I'm gonna be doing a lot of work tomorrow morning. So I'm not gonna be able to do other things tomorrow before stream. I have a lot of work that I need to get done because I have a new bot that I want to get installed that I think is going to be really cool if I can get it working correctly. But it's me, so the chances of me getting it working correctly are low. But we'll see. Like I said, very excited about giving it a try. I need to get a new shout-out command built for Mew. If you need help, let me know. You know what, Vera? I don't know that you necessarily will have expertise in what I'm doing because this is part of the stream. It is trying to get something working on the stream to work out a little bit better for me. And it should be pretty straightforward. Based on the information I saw today, it should be pretty straightforward. But I have a really good tendency of fucking shit up. But you're right. If I get to a point where I need your help, I will absolutely reach out to you. And we can see about knocking something out. Because you've been a super, super helpful individual when it came to getting all of the Discord stuff going correctly. I did have to go in and make a change. There was a change that was recommended to me yesterday that I went in and made, and that was setting it to only @ notifications by default. we apparently did not have that set. I mean, granted, I don't necessarily use that. I want notifications for basically everything that happens in the Discord. But a lot of people are not going to feel that way, so I switched it to being only ats by default. And honestly, we should have done that from the beginning. I just didn't know how, and I didn't ask because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's all there is to it. I didn't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have not done the back of his legs at all. I need to do the back of his legs. Oh, good. At least we caught it now rather than later. Yeah, I mean, we've only got like 50 people in the Discord, so not even. So it's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. It works out better for people in the future, so they don't have to go in and change that to only ats if they don't want to. But it would mean if people want to get notifications for everything, which I can't imagine why anybody would. But if anybody wants notifications for everything, they would have to turn that on by default. Which, you know what? I feel like that's going to be a rarer person than those who want only only ats. So, but that's my thought. I need to use reply functions more often. But that's a me issue, not a Discord issue. That is purely I need to remember whenever I'm commenting on somebody's thing that I need to at them. Because I've been really bad about that. Mostly to Mew. Mew is the one who I tend to do the most replying to. I occasionally do it to other people who are in like their work in progress or happen to share some completed stuff. My fat ass got new high blood pressure medicine. Hey, welcome to the club. I too have high blood pressure medication. What do they put you on? I only know the generic of mine. I don't know the actual company, like the brand name of it. I only know the generic. But yeah, I've been on high blood pressure medication for a few months now. And I'm not hating it nearly as much as the first time I was on it. The first time they put me on blood pressure meds, they put me on too high of a dosage, and I was dizzy 24/7. But that is not the case anymore. I feel quite well, actually, now. Losartan is my medicine. Same thing I'm on. The same thing that I'm on. Yeah, I've been taking that for a few months. I have definitely felt better on it. I get way fewer headaches than I used to. Now, instead of getting pressure headaches, I get migraines. So that's fun to deal with, but they don't happen that often. They don't happen nearly as often as they used to. So that is a nicety that comes from that. I still need to lose like 100 pounds, but you know that's a whole another thing. Yeah, that's a whole different situation. I need to be a lot better about being active. That's really what my biggest problem is. I need to go. We have an exercise bike that I don't use because I'm kind of a little bitch. Any side effects with the meds? No, I haven't. Not to speak of. Like I said, whenever okay, so my doctor this most recent time put me on a fairly low dosage, and I've been fine. The first time I was on it, I was on my dosage about 4 times what I'm taking now. And I got really dizzy from that. So if you feel a lot of dizzy spells, get in touch with your doctor, maybe see about lowering your dosage. If it's new to you, though, they most likely started you kind of low. One thing I would suggest, though, is getting an at-home pressure monitor, like an at-home blood pressure cuff that's like electronic, and take regular readings of your blood pressure, just to kind of gauge how effective it's been. Your doctor was going to appreciate it if you do as well. And there's an app. Hold on a second. Whenever I did actually take my blood pressure, which I don't do nearly as often as I need to anymore, but whenever I did, there is, what is this app called? It's just Blood Pressure My Diary. You can record your different levels, your heart rate, depending on like how good of a machine you get. It also like logs like what like if you were sitting or standing or laying down whenever you took your pressure and whatnot. And it's a good way to log all of that. So whenever you do go back to your doctor for your checkup with it, you can give them results. You can be like, oh yeah, these were my numbers, these were the days that they were, and they will really appreciate that. It'll make things go a lot better for you in future visits. So I would suggest doing that. I should take my blood pressure more often. I don't. But I don't really have as many issues with it. I do occasionally get dizzy spells. But that's usually just when I'm like standing up real too fast. Like if I've been sitting or laying for too long and I like have to get up really quick for whatever reason, I'll get a little bit of a dizzy spell then. But that I feel is also just a side effect of getting older. I sometimes have vertigo. Yeah, that happens sometimes. If you were getting that before taking the medicine, that might lessen. If it's only since you've been taking it, then again, that's something to discuss with your doctor. If you notice anything different after taking medication, like I have some side effects I need to discuss with my pain doctor about the medication he's put me on that are concerning. But it also could just be me getting older, because I am getting close to my 40s. How old am I? Okay, yeah, I'm getting close to my 40s. So there are certain things that are just consequences of aging. But regardless, you if you're experiencing anything new after starting a new medication, that's definitely a discussion that needs to happen with your doctor. For example, I am on Mounjaro. I absolutely hate that medication, okay? I have to take it once a week, and usually for, I think, it's gotten down to about 2 to 3 days, but for 2 to 3 days after taking that medication, I'm in a constant state of nausea. And I definitely know that it is that. I occasionally get headaches afterwards, but that's if I don't hydrate enough, because that's a drug that, for whatever reason, if you're not well hydrated, it gives you headaches. Don't know why, but it does that. But it also causes me some really outlandish nausea. Like if on Fridays I'm bitching a lot about feeling sick, that's why, because I take my injection on Thursdays. Usually I don't feel it the day of, but the day after, ooh, it gets real nasty. So, supposedly, Ozempic does not have... Ozempic, Mounjaro, they're the same family. Supposedly, Ozempic does not have the nausea problem, but it does have a diarrhea problem, so I'm not super excited about that idea either. I would love to honestly not be on these meds, but I'm taking them for, one, to help better regulate my blood sugar, even though part of the problem with my blood sugar is my constant state of pain. Because those of you who don't know, if you have chronic pain, that can elevate your blood sugar. I did not know that until recently. So yeah, chronic pain can have very negative effects on your blood sugar, as can infections. If you have an infection, your blood sugar typically goes up as well. And I bring that up because every blood test I have taken for the past 2 years, actually no, for the past 4 years, has shown me to have elevated levels of white blood cells. So I have some sort of infection that has never been identified and has always been ignored. That also has an impact on your blood sugar. So she's got me on this drug that is treating symptoms but not treating causes. So I'm a little annoyed with this doctor. I say a little annoyed. I'm a lot annoyed with this doctor. She's very prejudiced against overweight people and does a very bad job of hiding it. But my pain doctor, love that man. He's also a larger guy, so like he doesn't have the overweight prejudice. But he finds me to be an interesting case because he does not know what the fuck is going on with me still, even though they've done multiple scans of my body, which is demoralizing. I have to admit, guys, like, part of my little breakdown on, was it Saturday? Yeah. Part of my little breakdown on Saturday was I'm tired of being sick. And it all just kind of came down on me all at once. That I've been sick for 4 years. I've been in excruciating pain for 2 years to the point that like I said, I can't work because of it. And it feels like people are not caring anymore as far as like doctors go. So when you start feeling like that, like I said, it gets a little soul crushing because I don't want to be in pain anymore. And the pain medication that I'm on, because I am now on a pain management medication. It does not work. Granted, I'm on a low dosage, but mostly because I'm terrified of becoming dependent on it. Because addiction scares the hell out of me. So my doctor was kind enough to start me on a low dosage. But I think whenever I go back to see him in October, that he will be upping my dosage, and I don't really want that. But I do think that will be happening. Sorry to get a little blah there, but I just thought I should explain. I see y'all so frequently now or y'all see me so frequently, I should say, that I figured I should explain some of the shit that's going on currently in life. And since we were already on medical, might as well explain some of the hardships that are going on right now. Not y'all's problem. Just some days, because there are days where it feels like it's getting worse, so there may be chances of me not going live because I can't cope. It is a worry that both Rain and I have, that things do seem to be getting worse right now, and that we don't really know how to deal with it. So we'll see what ends up happening. Again, not something y'all need to worry about, just an explanation about what's going on. Whenever you hear me randomly saying ow during stream, or if I do it for several minutes at a time, or if I suddenly freeze up on stream, it's usually related to that in some way. I have found if I can get y'all to distract me, it helps me get through it. The last time I had Mew just start spamming the Discord, and it didn't help as much as I wanted it to, but it helped a little. Because it did act as a pretty decent distraction, because some of the shit that you get up to, Mew, is just wild to me. There's another refresh. Stop. It's a really annoying. No, don't stop. You need to stay going. You need to stay going because I can't. Counter distraction starts unbuttoning pants, sir. I mean, that is typically what Mew shares, but it's not that overt, I don't feel. I don't know how y'all necessarily feel about it, but I mean, some of the stuff that gets posted is very overt. But, you know, that's just part of the territory. And again, not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's always interesting to see what kind of weird shit ends up in that Discord. Why? That spot. Not accepting any pay. I do. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. I mentioned that earlier. Yeah. Like I said, I do love seeing whatever works y'all want to enter into the Discord though, whether it's any Degen stuff or just your regular models, illustrations, animations, whatever. You want to share something? I want to see it. I love seeing whatever art y'all come up with, however, you know, whatever kind of content it is, as long as you're posting it in the proper sections of the Discord, I want to see it. I mean, hell, even I've even gotten Vera to post some of his music in the Discord. That's always some fun stuff to see. Because he has a very distinct style. Like I said, I love seeing anything that y'all decide you're gonna post. Now, straight up dick pics, no, I don't want that. That has no place, but you know, for the most part, things are allowed in without too many questions. Unless it's like academic. I do ask a lot of academic questions sometimes to be like, what the fuck am I even, like, how does this work? Kind of situation. Because there have been a lot of moments where I'm looking at something going, wait a second, how is this, how are these things functioning together? Because I am a naturally inquisitive person. I say that. I've gotten less so in my age. But that's mostly because it's just, I'm tired. That is not working the way I want it to. And it's not working the way I want it to at all. That's a little upsetting. We're gonna move on. Oh, I didn't do them on this side. Let's see, where are we at? We're at 440. We're at less than 2.5 hours. Great, 13 days. Great, 13 days till B-Day. What? What did you just say to me? Oh, fuck, I meant to... Oh, well. I'll get in touch with him on Wednesday. Sorry, I realized, because I let myself do certain things this morning, that I forgot to get in touch with someone. Don't think I'll be able to get in touch with him until Wednesday. So, I'll just get in touch with him on Wednesday. Birthday. Oh, okay. 13 days to your birthday. That's exciting. 13 days. 21st? 22nd. 22nd. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, that's very interesting. Well, and I'm not gonna pry too deep into that. If you want to reveal information, you can. If you don't want to reveal information, you won't. I will never reveal my birthday. That is not a thing that is going to happen. I will likely be streaming on my birthday, and I'm not going to say a damn thing about it. I will never reveal. It's a fucking Sunday. Yeah, wow, that does happen. Ow. Yeah, like I said, I will never reveal my birthday. I do not celebrate my birthday in any capacity. So I do my best to never reveal that information when at all possible. Like my last job, they did all of the birthdays for each month. In like one big meeting. They had like a monthly meeting with everybody in it. So they did all the birthdays in one big meeting, and I asked the person who arranged all that. I was like, "Hey, can we keep mine on the DL? I do not want that information out there, if at all possible." Like, okay, why? Because I don't. That's just not. I couldn't tell you why I feel that way. That is something that started in my adult life that I decided I did not want to do birthday stuff, so I stopped doing birthday. People are protective. It's not necessarily that it's protective. I legitimately don't want to celebrate it. You know, I did whenever I was younger. Like even in my teens, we did like little minor celebrations and whatnot. But in something changed in my adult life. I don't remember exactly when or why, but it was just one of those like, you know what? I don't want to celebrate this. My family took that very hard. And I don't know why. I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. And they all got really pissy about that. Like, what do you mean you don't want to? Like, I don't want to celebrate my birthday. What is so confusing about that? I don't want to. I mean, I get why my sister finds it very confusing because she celebrates her birthday for basically an entire month. But I was just like, nah, we don't need to be doing that. But yeah. But yeah, like I said, my sister does it for like the whole month, or at least at bare minimum, the celebration lasts for a week. And that just sounds exhausting to me. You know, as someone who likes to go out and be social and do shit, that sounds exhausting. Like, and I say that as someone who used to go out to bars and hang out and party with strangers regularly.
Quick, Rory, drink me my Estus flask.
Kim, you've been slacking. You haven't hit me with nearly as many of those as you usually do. I don't really celebrate. Also, being close to 40 just became a number. Well, I mean, like I said, some people it's important. You know, a lot of people, there are people who don't take middle age very well. You know, I thought I would be a lot grayer by now than I am, because my father was basically full gray by the time he was my age. I thought I was gonna be a lot grayer than I am. Hell, my sister's was basically full gray, and because she's older than me. She was basically full gray in her early 30s, and gets her hair dyed I think every few weeks. Whereas I just have a few strands here and there. I got more in my beard than I've got than I have on the top of my head. Very strange. Your mother's genes, I assume. Must be, but she also dyed. She's dyed her hair as long as I can remember. So I don't know. But I'm also the only person in my family that was not wearing glasses before they were 20 years old. I still don't wear glasses. I have statistically exceptional vision. Maybe. So, I don't know. Like I said, my entire family all wears glasses or contacts or whatever. The women in my family all wear contacts because they're self-conscious about wearing glasses for some reason. But the only glasses that I need to wear are, I have to wear sunglasses, otherwise I go blind in sunlight. And I occasionally need to wear blue filter glasses whenever I'm working at the computer for too long. Or else it starts it'll start causing me headaches. But I don't spend a whole lot of time looking at computer screens anymore now that I'm not working. Because whenever I'm streaming, like, I'm not looking at screens, I'm looking at these models, which, you know, not dealing with blue light there. But I mean, I could probably use some of those like focus goggles so I could zoom in on the model a little bit, but I don't think I will get those because, one, expensive, and I spend enough of our money on dumb shit already. And I haven't used magnification in a few years. I used to use it on these all the time. And then it got to a point where it's just like, as long as I got enough light, I'm good. Which I have a shit ton of light now. I've got more light than I need, honestly, when working on these things. So sometimes, yeah, viewing angles are a bit off because I've got light coming from both sides and above to properly light my setup here. So very well lit here. I need to figure out how to get my camera to stop changing brightness on me randomly. I thought I had figured that out. Thought I had found the setting for that and I had set it and it wasn't doing that anymore. But then now it's, I think if I take my glove off the screen, yeah, you can see it brighten up when I put the glove on and darken down. So I need to figure out how to get it to stay at this level of brightness so that the model shows off well enough. I don't know why the camera does that. I've been trying my damnedest to get it to... you sure you're not a vampire? I'm not a vampire. If I was a vampire, I would not have nearly the number of health issues that I do. And like I said, I don't have an issue with my skin in sunlight. I just can't see. I'm very photosensitive to ultraviolet. It's a very difficult thing to deal with. Although it does make a lot of things in life a lot shinier. I will admit that. I'll often think if something has like a little, like some glitter fleck or some metallic aspects to it, it looks a lot shinier to me than it does to a lot of people. I've started noticing that. So shiny things can be legitimately a distraction, as stupid a statement as that is. Really interesting when you go like countertop shopping and like you look at something and you go, oh, that's really shiny, and people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, oh, it has little flecks of something in it. And the salespeople are like, yeah, it has little bits of yada yada in it that give it a little bit of a sparkle in the right light. And I'm like, it doesn't need to be the right light for me. I just fucking see it. Because we were, at one point in time, we were looking at stuff for our old townhouse until we ended up losing that. But that's a different situation. Just having a drink. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I just need to feed on somebody. But my teeth are so awful that I don't know that I could get away with that. But I also really hate going to the dentist. Oh my god, I hate the dentist so much. But it's because every time I go in there, they decide to drill in my face. And, I hate that. I hate that so much. There we go. Thank you. Jeez. Let's fill in some of these spots that don't have the paint on them. Not go over the same spot over and over. I don't think I took that drink that Kim told me to. Well, at least I'm not burning through the monster like I was yesterday or the day before. We're getting close to the end of this color. Bring my face ridiculously close to the item. What are you talking about? No need to get all close up on shit. Don't need to be doing that. Ooh, that does not look good. Can we get a more even layer there, please? Even that out a little bit. That was maybe too much of a spread, but I think that will even it out. Same before the previous one. Yeah, I know. I don't pay attention when I talk. I should do a lot better job about paying attention whenever I speak, but I tend to not do that. I think I need to do a little bit on the shield, but that's a different thing from what I was originally thinking. Oh, alright. Okay, that's not working out the way that I want it to. There we go, that's working out a little bit better. I haven't actually done this edge of the shield yet, so I'm I'm actually going back to my second layer. And I'll come back to the third, because we were just working on the third layer. But doing a little bit of second layer work. To hopefully get a nice consistent appearance here. I don't know if what my brain is telling me to do is going to work out the way I think. We'll find out. We'll find out. So I need to go as far. Okay. And it goes to there. Okay, I think that's gonna work. It's kind of looking the way I want it to. The layers are somehow accidentally kind of blending together, despite the fact that, frankly, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I completely missed half of his leg. I completely missed the inside of his shin. Don't know how I missed so much, and it took me that long to notice, but it did. Ooh, feeling? This way a little bit, please. No? You don't wanna cooperate? You don't wanna cooperate with me there? We get just a little bit over here. Brighten that up just a hair. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I admit I made you miss that entirely. You made me miss the leg? Are you sure? Are you sure you made me miss the leg? Or did I miss the leg because we went on break? Because I think I missed that because we went on break. If I'm not mistaken. I believe we were working on the legs right before the break timer went off. And I think that's when I missed it. And then I came back and I showed off Rebecca. And, oh shit, I didn't do the belt. I haven't done the spear. I haven't done the sword. Oh my god, I've missed so much. I pushed your brush away. Oh, okay, sure. Skip leg day. Hey, Ghost. Did you just get here, or have you been here for a while? I imagine you just got off work. Oh, I need to do the sword. About 5 minutes. All right, that's cool. Like I said, I figured you had just gotten off work, heading home, or just got home. I don't know. Okay, but welcome, sir. Glad to have you here. I have something in my eye, and it itches to all fuck. I use my kinetic power to stop you. Ah, okay. Well, I would appreciate if you would stop doing that. Sound like Xenos witchery to me. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Is it witchery from Necrons? Do Necrons have witchery, or I thought everything was technology based? Sorry, my eyes are shut right now because, again, there's something in my eye and it's incredibly itchy. I really wish that would not be a thing right now. Okay, I think I got it. I did. I kind of love that, Ghost. I do. I really kind of love that. To make you paint something that you didn't want to. Oh, well, that happens all the time. That happens all the time. I have so many things I need to get primed right now. Oh, Ghost, I don't think you saw it, well, you didn't see it. There's no way you saw it. I got your weird little guy primed that you sent. This little guy, I don't remember what he's called, but I got, oh, there's my refresh. I got this weird little guy primed because I was thinking about painting him up. Everyone's got sorcery or psychers. Yeah, that is me. 6. Yeah, I was gonna paint this little guy. Which I was definitely planning on making him look like he didn't have skin. I don't know what the hell happened in this print though. That he's got all the, you can't see them that well. He's got all these striations in him that I don't think are supposed to be there. So, yeah, I was gonna try to paint him up like he doesn't have any skin. Whenever I do get to that, because that's probably gonna be one of my break models. Make myself a version of Psyker. Like I said, I thought it was all tech based. It's an undead construct. Like I said, it's got no. I like they legitimately look like because I imagine this is a 3D print. It might not be. It might be molded, but like they're consistently and all the way through. It's like even in the loincloth that he's got all of these weird little cuts that go through him. Like he got caught in a bread slicer or something like that. I think it's just a fail in the molding or printing process, however they do that. I think it's just an error that happened there. But yeah, that is. Yeah, I legitimately do think it's just a bad print. Which I don't mind. You know, it's a free model. According to Ghost, it was a free model, so that's whatever. Maybe the other ones pictured don't have it. Maybe. Like I said, it might be, the reason it might have been free is that it was a fail. My brush is not actually laying down any paint right now, and that's a little bothersome to me. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take a look at that. Yeah, I thought at least that you said that one was free because you bought X amount. Good move, Rebecca. Yeah, one of those. Oh, that's only 15 bucks. Wow, interesting. I might have to actually look through that website at some point in time, see if there's anything that I want. Because I've got a few Signum STLs. They did a My Mini Factory Frontier for. Which actually, no, I really do need to print one of those up. I need to print one of those for next month. I got a lot of things I need to print for next month. Shit. I forgot. Next month is October. That would be hilarious if that's why they're free. Yeah. Instead of a customer loyalty perk. That's what I was told by Jimmy the Brush. Like I said, it just, if it's a fail, instead of throwing it away, you know, send them out to people as a quote-unquote loyalty perk. Or, you know, oh, you bought so much from us, we're going to throw in a free model. Here's this failure that we produced. I was looking at a Space Marine. If I ever want to start Imperial Army, I've just started White Scars. You're going to start White Scars? Why are you going to torture yourself, man? I say, as I'm painting a non-metallic fucking model. What are you? That one? That's not the color I need right now. If you want something cute, I have Maskist. Yeah, no, oh, no, pugs are not cute. I don't care what anybody says. Pugs are not cute. I will look at it, though. Okay. That's something. That's definitely something. Hold on. Let me... on. I gotta. You know what? We'll do it later. We'll do it later. I'll show off some of the stuff that I got that I have that are Signum STLs. They're all Halloween themed that I bought last year. I think I bought them last year, maybe the year before. There's some really good ones in there. We're gonna be doing a lot of different shit next month. Not so much. Probably less Games Workshop models than we have. Well, a lot less than we have been doing. But gonna be doing a lot of 3D prints. I'm gonna have to buy resin. I have to buy probably a couple of bottles of resin, especially with the number that fucking Rain sent me that she wants me to work on. But yeah. I had a terrible pug. Pug became evil. The little AdMech one with the respirator can be visited. No, I don't. No, we're not. No, Visit's not getting a pug. Visit is not going to get a pug. If we're going to do... Necron, why are you like this? You know what I mean. No. We're not doing a fucking pug. That's not gonna be a thing. Maybe a Rottweiler, maybe a German Shepherd. Something that's more attack oriented, but not a pug. Okay. I need... Where are you? There you are. Sorry. This particular paint I need to add medium to make it work. Otherwise it's too thick. It's still probably going to be too thick, but it needs medium. And that was more than I wanted, so it might actually be too thin now. If I'm annoying, you just call. I'll tell you. Nah, you're fine, dude. You do you. If I needed to call you out about something, I would. I am not shy about telling you to cool it or anything like that. So you're all good. I understand that I may be a little more reactionary than you may be necessarily used to. But I also think that I talk with y'all more than a lot of other streamers do. I could be wrong about that. I could just be full of myself. That's a very good possibility. I have an abnormally large ego. So it could just be a situation like that. But no, I play it up sometimes for y'all. Oh yeah, but if I say something like that, it's probably gonna Visit questions us almost every day for the stuff we say. You know what? The stuff y'all say, and the shit that I say too. Like, there's a lot of times where, again, my mouth gets ahead of my brain, and it turns into clips that are incredibly embarrassing for me. So it's not just y'all. I question language in general a lot of the times because let's face it, I'm not good with it. But again, a lot of times I am overly full of myself, so and I'm, like I said, I consider myself an entertainer first, so I may be more reactionary than you are expecting for your streamer to be. I intentionally do my things. Yeah, well, a lot of people do intentionally do it. I speak out of turn accidentally most of the time. Like I said, my mouth gets ahead of my brain. I oftentimes don't listen to the things that come out of my mouth unless it's something that I'm just like immediately regretting, which happens more often than it should. Y'all somehow managed to get me to say just the dumbest shit. So imagine how bad your stream becomes if you gave him mod. There's no fucking way you're getting mod. There's no goddamn way you're getting mod. I don't need that. I don't need that frustration to be dealt with. Yeah, that does not mean that you need to get mod. There are times that I'm worried about having given my fucking wife mod. Because most of the time she's on y'all's side, and that never turns out well for me. And then also having Mew having mod can a lot of times turn into things existing that don't need to. It's called balance. No, it's not. No, it's not. That is not balance. What the hell is wrong with you, balance? More times than not, it's literally just people doing what they can to torture me. It's not balance. That's just the nature of this stream, apparently. Is me having certain expectations and being wrong. I am wrong so very, very often. It's quite maddening how often I am flat out wrong. If Visit had more mods, he may decline in mental health. My mental health is also bad enough as it is. We don't need me declining in mental health. But the two that I have are sufficient for now. The two that I have honestly are excessive for now. I don't need 2 mods. I barely need 1 mod. I should be able to maintain the shit on my own, but let's face it, I'm a child and incapable of taking care of myself. I argue that it's correlation, not causation. You're probably right. No, I'm not saying that the mods that I have cause issues. I'm saying that my dumbassery invites it. I won't be surprised to throw you a toy. Fucking what? What does that mean? I feel uncomfortable. Oh. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I missed a word in there. That's my bad. You're right. That could happen. Oh, I have plenty of anger issues. We don't need to talk about that. I've managed to not lose my shit publicly like that just yet. That doesn't mean it won't happen. It just means it has not happened yet. Is it crazy? I mean, it's possible. It is possible. I do want to grow this community as much as I can, as fast as possible. That's why the goal right now is 500, because, again, insanity. But, so yeah, we're aiming for that 500 mark now. Hoping to hit that by the end of the year. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but we're hoping to hit that by the end of the year. But I doubt he will throw his parade. Oh, I'm not throwing these things. If I was going to throw something, I would set this down and I would find something else to throw. And I'm not at that level of breaking yet. I'm sure someday someone will do something that will drive me up the wall. Like, it's just an inevitability, statistically speaking. But we're not there quite yet. Okay. So yeah, that's not a big worry. Not a big worry at the moment. But that doesn't mean it ain't coming, right? I'm sure everybody loses their shit at some point in time. I mean, I know some people, that's their whole shtick, is that they lose their mind basically every stream. Oh man, a memory just popped in my head. I threw a guy's 40k pieces, and the most standout model she threw was Stomp. Oh damn, that's a rough time. See, this is why I do my best to not piss off Rain. Because I don't want shit like that to happen. I have a lot of models. Varying degrees of good. Like here, I'll show y'all one that I really hate and I really want to redo. I don't know if I'm gonna strip the model or if I'm gonna buy another one. But I did a really bad job with this one. Yeah, there we go. All right. It's just because you said Stompa that made me think about this one. Right here. Right here. Like I have my nasty ass Gazgul that looks awful. Look how terrible that looks. So yeah, like I said, you saying Stompa made me think of this. Looks so awful. He said, I don't know if I want to strip the model or if I want to if I just want to get another one. If it's a get another one situation, it's not going to be for a long while. But yeah, it just looks dirty and gross. Yeah, no, there's a lot of contrast paint that got used in this, and a lot of washes. And this honestly might be one of the reasons why I don't like using washes. And I honestly, I should have stuck with the usual paint scheme where like the mostly black instead of going with the yellow. The yellow looks so bad. Oh. No, it does look flat. It looks yeah, like I said, I want to redo the model. Oh, I appreciate you saying so. Oh, I haven't done the little flanges. Shit. Well, we'll come back and do that in a little while. Oh, that is Shorty. I haven't seen Shorty go live in a while. Says he's going live at 7. I'm probably not going to be live at that point. Where are we at? We're at 3 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't think we're gonna finish the gold today. We might not. I don't think we will. I think the gold's gonna be one of those finished off camera, getting a lot of stuff started off camera. Because these prosecutors are taking longer than the liberators ever thought about. And again, we still got that Lord Vigilant that needs to happen. I'm gonna have to do another coat. That's not looking right at all. Oh, well, I mean, it looks okay over here. Trust me, like, that is equal to a majority of people's paint schemes at my LGS. Well, I mean, I understand that. I do. I get that. It's just, it's not up to my standard, is really what it is. I believe I could do better. Granted, like I said, I did that model quite a long time ago. But I look at it now and go, I could do much better with this, and I should come back and do better. But I look at it now and I go, I don't like the fact that I went yellow. That's really the biggest thing, is I don't like the fact that I went yellow with it. I did that with my my Def Dread. And it looks fine for being like one of the first big models that I ever worked on, or bigger models I ever worked on. It's like, it's not a big model, but it's a larger one compared to, like, you know, Marines or boys or anything like that. I worked on a Def Dread, and it looks good for when I did it, in my experience. For now, it's not that great, but you know, that's not something that I think needs to be redone. Like, it is your typical tabletop standard. I just I think if I went back and did it now, it would be better. I would not touch it and leave it as an example of where you were in the past. And that's the reason why I was thinking about doing another one. Like, I've got multiple Venom crawlers that I've done for exactly that reason. Like, I went and the first kit I ever worked on was a Chaos Marines start collecting. Like, not like back before they were combat patrols, like the start collecting boxes. I did one of those. And then whenever they were switching it back, whenever they decided they were going to launch combat patrols, I went out and I bought another start collecting box, and I painted it up to be able to compare my old work to my new work. And the new stuff definitely looks considerably better. Most likely what I'm going to end up doing is printing a Gaz. I have a few different versions of him from different artists. So if I do end up doing another one, likely what's going to happen is I will print him, and I'll paint it that way, because I have a few that are very similar in sculpt, but they're not exact because, you know, copyright, whatnot. So, like I said, if I do, I'll end up printing it, or if somebody wants to send it to me. Like I said, I do have an open PO box in the Discord. If people want to send stuff, I guess I should put a section down below in the about section for y'all. Yeah, if y'all wanna send me something, you want to commission me to do something, I am willing to take on commissions. DM me first. Sweet, for commissions. Now, if you send me something and we do not agree upon a price and whatnot, it's gonna be something I paint and I'm gonna keep it, or I will sell it. I have the return. I return what? What? Krieg, what are you saying to me? I have returned. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My brain was not. Yeah, no. I like literally as you sent that, I got that. No, my brain did not want to process that statement at all. There's the refresh. Yeah, I don't know why. No, that was literally my brain did not want to process the words that you said because dumb. What was that, Badoop? The hell was that? Why did only my phone Badoop? Oh, that's what it was. I don't care. You don't need to notify me. You don't need to notify me of that 5 or 6 times. We already bought something. Why are you sending me that? I suppose. Well, I mean, he's not entirely wrong. Yeah, like I said, my
Quick, Rory, drink from your Estus flask.
All right. Oh, that's about dead. That's fine. I've got other drinks over here for a change. What's happening? I was gonna say, it seems too early for dinner. Are you okay? No? I'm taking that as a no. Okay. Sorry. So for those of you who are unaware, my setup here is in our dining area. That's where we've set up my quote-unquote office. And so Rain's coming down to grab a snack and just seems like should have gotten one a little longer ago than what she did. Uh-huh, that's fine. Better. Oh. Shift 10. Thank you for the follow. Shift 10, I thought you had already followed. I thought I had seen that come up before. But nonetheless, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. On our way to that 500. We still got a long ways to go before we have to commit to anything with that. I need to write down the commitments. I need to go into my commitment section of the Discord and update my commitments. Yeah, right? Like, I thought I had seen that come up before. But welcome back. Welcome to the library. I need to go in. I need to update my my commitment section to reflect the 12-hour that we're doing on the 13th of October. Believe that is a Sunday. I believe that is the second Sunday of October. Not positive about that. I believe that is the second Sunday of October, but is October 13th that we are going to be doing a 12-hour stream working on Archeon Everchosen. I don't have that model built yet. I have it in my possession, but I don't have it built yet because I have not had time to devote to building it. It is Sunday. Excellent. I was hoping it was a Sunday. I wanted it to be the second Sunday of October. Once I go in and do the competition with these motherfuckers, don't expect to see them till the earliest November, by the way. Like, I'm not going to be touching fucking Stormcast until the earliest November. After I go and do the competition. Just bought some Chaos Raptors. Putting them together now. Raptors are a fun one. I really like how the Raptors look. I like the warp talons. The only thing I don't like about warp talons is like the implication that you have to do them as Night Lords. But I do like the Raptors. I did a very bad job on my Raptors. So like I said earlier before I think you showed up, you may have been here, but you had not started talking nor hit the follow yet. But my first ever kit that I did was a Chaos Space Marines Start Collecting. The immediate next kit that I did after that was the Raptors. So done very early in my time of doing any models. So they are very poorly painted. But I worked on them nonetheless, and one day I would like to revisit that kit. I was disappointed whenever they came out with the new Chaos Lord with like the Raptor Chaos Lord. I was really disappointed that they didn't update the kit. But someday I will come back and I will work on that. I will work on that one again because they are just a fun that's a fun kit to work on. I haven't done a lot of Chaos Marines in a while because I've never come up with a good recipe for black armor. I've always just painted them black with the gold trim, which isn't very interesting. As far as like what I like to do now, I would like to come up with a recipe where there's a little bit more highlights to it. There are disappointments with my army. So yeah, it's just that it's literally just because I did them a long time ago. And I think that there are whenever when you're gonna add a new unit that's like themed to go with something, like you should update the new one. You know. Now, granted, you know, the Sanguinary Guard took a lot longer to come out than Dante did, so it might be a future update. Could be a thing like that. I don't know. So it might just be a situation like that. Necrons are gonna be a while before they get like any major updates because they got most of their updates back in at the beginning of 9th. Y'all have gotten a few characters here and there, but as far as like actual units goes, I don't know that that's gonna be happening anytime soon. Oh, hey Booty, welcome. I tried to watch your stream earlier, but your audio, even at 1%, your audio was cutting into my stream, so I had to close you out. I'm sorry. And I didn't get in there till super late. I went into your stream just before I actually went live myself. So yeah, sorry about that. 3 units should been updated. 2 are resin. 1 unit is just old. What units are resin? I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff like that. So I don't really know what you're talking about because I don't pay a lot of attention to that. So what one unit is still resin that is a frequently used unit? The only really old Space Marine kit is the bikes. Other than that, Rhino chassis tank. Like I said, the Raptors I would like to see an update. They don't need it, but I would like it. And I don't like that the Legionaries, like the Kill Team Legionaries, is the only way to get an update for those models. Otherwise, you're still dealing with the old version there. I kind of wish you could get those as not Kill Team. Because the simple fact of being Kill Team makes them harder to get a hold of. At least in my experience. That's probably true. 2 Catan, Nightbringer is frequently used, and the Deceiver of the Sphere isn't frequently used. I'm guessing those are Finecast? Because I did not think they were Forge World. I'm guessing those are fine cast. Those are still pretty decent sculpts, though. I considered getting a Nightbringer at one point in time. It's a cool model. Legionaries are so much better than their 5th and 4th edition. I believe you. Yeah, well. I think I could get him if I went up to the cafe. Like we have the cafe up in Grapevine that sells fine cast in store, as well as Forge World and other stuff like that. So I could probably get one doing that, but again, it's not a big priority. I don't paint a lot of Necrons because I've not enjoyed it. I've like legitimately not enjoyed it. I have a ton of Necron warriors from Indominus that I still need to get painted. That I don't know when I will ever get to, if I'll ever get to them. They're all built up and ready to go. I just have not taken the time to get to them. Imperial agents lost some models. Did they? Finecraft Ranger are legends. I did notice that a lot of them were going legends. I don't think that the Catan shards will be among those. Not with how much I do see Nightbringer used, because I have seen that one used a lot, and I think a lot of people would be very upset if they did that. So I don't imagine that those are going to be anything that goes legends anytime soon. They better not put Nightbringer legends. They probably, like I said, they probably won't. So as GW refreshes kits, the priority is getting rid of fine kits. Well, that's nice. I was not aware. I don't pay a lot of attention to Imperial agents. Like they had very little focus in 9th edition. Like I came into this scene like right whenever 9th edition launched. So I don't remember seeing a whole lot done with agents. I remember hearing about them a lot, but not seeing a lot done with them. Like, I was honestly surprised that they got their own army box. I have like 8 Jericho weaponsmiths. I don't know what those are. Come on, trying to get some of this just highlighted. Monkey. Oh, those things. Okay. Yeah. All right. Never heard of Imperial agents until this is. I had heard of them, right? Like I had heard of them, not as its own army. I always heard of them as pieces added to like guard. But I had never known of them as like their own separate, like playable faction. Yeah, I'd always heard of them as like additions to other armies, not so much their own individual thing. And frankly, I don't like a lot of the new stuff that they've come out with. We saw the one Inquisitor the other day. What's her face? The one with the Van Helsing hat. We saw her the other day and considered getting her, but ended up opting not to because we didn't want to spend the money on her. Codex Assassins was super old as a supplement. Most Imperial supplements units were just a part of Demon Hunters, Witch Hunters, and Grey Knights. Assume she was Sisters of Battle. No, she was. Yeah, she's an Inquisitor. I don't remember her name. But I think she was designed, or rather, I always knew of her being sent out with Grey Knights. New Kill Team kits have just shuffled stuff. Prefects. Is that her name? I never know the names of these things. There's so many characters with so many weird ass names.
Visit, you bitch.
That seems unnecessary, Kim. It's not my fault that someone else used the hydrate and you're off in your own little world, not doing it every 15 minutes like you usually do. Not my fault. It's your fault. Your fault for not paying attention. Let's see. I think that's the one. Rusted Bartender. Love the name. Rusted Bartender. Thank you for the follow. Anyone know a general contractor? I accidentally opened a hole to the warp. That's the wrong page. Yes. Yes, Greyfax. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost. That is exactly the one that we saw. I could not remember her name. I like that model. I would like to paint that model someday. I don't want to spend $35 on her. So that might be a second hand or something of that nature. But I do not want to pay $35 for that model. But yes, that is exactly the one I was thinking of. Ghost. My brain did not want to remember your name there for a second. All my Death Cult assassins are gone. Death Cult assassins? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's try this. Here? I'm late and I'm tired and I'm blaming you. Hold on, there's a lot going on. Y'all are talking a lot now. I'm sorry, I missed that, Kim. Yes, go to bed, Kim. I know you're not gonna listen to me, but go to bed. Say everything out assassinated. I can't, I'm halfway through an episode of Criminal Minds. You can restart those? That's a thing you can do. You don't have to do it all in one sitting. See? A Bing search? Really, Ghost? I was gonna go to sleep after the last one, and then they left me on a cliffhanger. Showing for reference only. You're fine. You're fine. I know. I understand. Chat keeps moving. I can't click it. Okay. Oh, okay. I have never seen those models. I have genuinely never seen those models before. Those are very interesting. Cool. Cool. Restarting an episode is not physically possible. No, I disagree. They're not on GW store. I have like 8. Oh, gee. You know, Ghost, I feel like you have the entire GW store just in your home somewhere, in a box. You've got whatever anybody wants, you've got it somewhere. I've got Codex Demon Hunters in 5th edition. Oh, jeez. Like, I'm sure if there's like a model that I want, I could probably hit you up and be like, hey, I'm looking for one of these. You got it? And you could be like, yeah, I do. Can I buy it off of you? Yeah, sure. Or some shit like that. Because you've got so much of a backlog. It's insane, dude. Old coach has. Oh, jeez. Yeah, like I said, it feels like you have everything that exists as far as the GW logs go, except for maybe like the newest stuff. Like, I hope you don't have all of the newest stuff. If you do, dear God, man. Certain armies. I'm sorry. I may have opened up the floodgates there. I know you've got stuff that you were planning on sending me after all of this shit's done. I said, why is there a line there? Why is there a line there? What the hell just happened? Okay. Oh, you had that stuff. You just don't anymore. Oh, man. What's going on? Where are we at? It's 550. Okay. Where I thought we were. Someone help me. I just found out r/mini swap exists. Why did you inform me? I did not need to know that exists. That was not information that needed to be divulged to me. I think hold on. Your flyer. The aircraft game came out. Okay. That seems overly aggressive, Necron. Sorry, I'm new to the hobby and thought it was common knowledge. No, I've only been in the hobby for 4 years, and again, that is something I did not know about, and I probably shouldn't know about because I'm now most likely going to investigate it and make myself sad. Okay, neat. There's a lot of folks that are new to the hobby that show up in here. How long have you been in it, bartender? Ooh, that is dry. Yeah, like being new, you still can find all kinds of stuff, but you just gotta be careful not to buy too many models. Technically 2 years, but I picked it up and then dropped it because of life. Till 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I get what you mean. I've been pretty consistent for the past 4 years, but what is this? Bell of Lost Souls? Taking 3 new flyer about. Oh, I bought one of these. Too late for that farm. What is this? What the hell is? Oh, that thing. Yeah. I had the larger version of those at one point in time, and then I decided I didn't like painting Necrons because I don't like painting the little skeleton dudes. But again, I chose the worst way to do it. I think my reasoning of not enjoying painting Necrons is the way that I chose to do it. I think if I came back and worked on them now with my adjusted approach to models, I might enjoy that a lot better. Just the way that I chose to do them originally was a really bad decision. Dupe from Farmers Market. Okay. GW mini games are more models, but I wanted the Tau flyer. You gonna go and get a Manta someday, Ghost? Go get you a Manta, get that all cleaned and assembled, and then never paint it. That could be fun. I have 2 Cadia stand sets, 1 red court. This is box. 1 Leviathan box. Yeah, everybody has Leviathan at this point. This was a battle starter set, 9th edition starter box. You have Indominus. You have Indominus and Leviathan, and I'm guessing they're both full. Maybe an Imperial one? No, you should get the Tau Manta. You should get the Manta. Get it all cleaned and built, and then never do anything with it. I think the Manta comes with a small Tau army. I don't think it does. I think it comes with a handful of dudes, but I don't think it comes with a bunch of them. And I think they're all in like the seated position so that they fill the actual interior. Oh, the Baneblade and Chimera. Oh, jeez. I mean, you could be right. I could be completely full of shit. You know, I don't know. My only knowledge of the Manta is watching Squidmar do it. Right? That's who it was? Yeah. And I know they didn't do a bunch of the dudes. They only did one dude. They very well could have done a small army in there. I don't know. I just know that there was a lot of fixing warping in the resin. Fuck the Baneblade. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna argue with that. I don't do a bunch of vehicles. I've only done a handful. And didn't do a particularly good job with any of them. I have considered doing a Mastodon because I think it looks cool. But I don't want to pay for it. Just so poorly designed. Yeah. Small army sitting inside the Manta. Okay, so there is a small army. I'm sorry, I was unaware. Rather buy a Stormbird. Well, get yourself Stormbird. Get yourself Stormbird. Get that going. And while you're at it, why don't you get a Warlord Titan? Get yourself a Warlord or a Reaver. Whichever you prefer. Go ahead and get yourself a Titan or two. Rather buy more Necrons. Ear. Sorry, my ear itches like crazy right now. I still need to do his wings.
Quick, Rory, drink from your Estus flask.
All right, Kim, give me a second. Okay. Oh, that's dead. Okay. Shield, helmet, arm, chest. Kinda, not really.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
I keep forgetting that is a sound alert that we have. That one always makes me smile. I don't know where that came from, but that one always makes me smile. Like I was saying yesterday, though, I need to figure out how to make an alert happen on screen when Rain adds or changes the sound alerts that we have. Because Rain likes to do it in the middle of stream, and I really need to go in and set it up so that like when something new is added or changed, y'all will be informed so you can play with whatever it happens to be. I don't know how to make that happen right now. Where is that from? I need it. That's just it's from sound alerts. I think, is it soundalerts.com or soundalerts.tv? Soundalerts.com. It's something that we've got set up for y'all to be able to hit those kinds of things. I do not know where some of those things come from. You know, some of my alerts are actually stuff that I've cut myself. That's not one of them. That is one that Rain found and added to the stream. I don't think you can make an alert for when a person changes it. See, I disagree. And the reason I say that is because I've seen Cinder do it. If you ever go on, if you can find clips of Cinder streams where Red will add new alerts, and whenever he does, it sends a message onto her stream that a new alert has been added. And I really want to be able to do that. And I don't know how to make it happen. You watch Cinder? Sometimes, yeah. I like Cinder. Gonna get an early night and go to sleep. Don't fuck it up. All right, Kim. You have a good one. But yeah, I watch Cinder. I like Cinder. She's fun. But yeah, there's I know for a fact that there's a video out there where Red buys Numi's new sound pack and adds almost everything from that as an alert on Cinder's stream, and every time he adds a new one, it pops up on screen that there's a new alert that's been added. What is happening? What is happening, Mew? I think your emotes didn't work. Yeah, I don't think your emotes worked there. I love that. I like whatever the hell that happened there, but it's just funny looking. Where you been, girl? You been over hanging out with Micah? Micah? I don't know what the fuck. VR? Alright. Just back and forth and coming in whenever you feel like it. I don't blame you. Oh yeah, I think I did see that earlier though, that you were in VR. I was just leaving you alone. Okay. I'm guessing he is East Coast then. Why is everything crunching around me? I don't like that. Sorry, the building is like creaking and crunching around me. It's very disturbing. It's not even like this is an old building. This place was built in the fucking 80s. I guess that could be considered. I didn't consider that. Not that old though. Badoop, that is not a Badoop I care about. Some decent progress. I don't know what y'all think. I'm making some decent progress. He's still ugly as all hell, but they always are for a long time. For an uncomfortably long time, these things are just ugly. He's not too bad now, right? Kind of hitting that bumblebee stage. Things are looking a little bit okay. Needs a bit more shine. We'll get there. I am hoping this isn't going to be too big of a deal. I suddenly just got really hungry. That is not a feeling I. That's okay. Oh, actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like how that turned out. The little Orbeez on the I'm gonna say hinges. I kind of like how those turned out. Hopefully I can have this model done before we go live tomorrow. I don't think I will. Because I think I'm going to get caught up doing other work, trying to do stream improvements. Because that's 100% going to be happening. I'm going to be doing a lot of things trying to improve streams. I'm going to try to add in a bot that that is ad reactive. Because right now, even though I have ads turned off, they still play because Twitch is the way that it is. Essentially, I just don't have a schedule on. Is how it works out. So what I want to do is I want to turn on a schedule so that everybody's receiving ads at the same time, and that way I can add a bot that tracks when ads are happening, and it can affect the actual output of the stream. If you watch Pirate Software if you watch Thor and you don't sub, or actually if you do sub, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try to implement something, not what he has, but the same bot function that lets you know what the hell's going on whenever ads come in, so that if you are in mid conversation, you don't have me sitting here talking to you and you not being able to hear it because an ad is running. I don't like it when that happens to me, so I want to try to do what I can to make sure that doesn't happen to any of my viewers. So hopefully all of the pre-rolls I'll be able to get working in such a way that we know it's coming and they get treated appropriately. And I might set them up in such a way as to be like schedule it to where it's like good breakpoints. So when the ad decides it's going to play, I can just go ahead and take a break. That would also be a good way of handling it. Now, whether or not I do that, unlikely. But if I'm being 100% honest, it's unlikely that I do that. But I can believe I do things intelligently. Me doing things intelligently would mean I wouldn't have half the clips that I do. Which, Mew, you created some clips yesterday that I just don't understand. I don't remember the context around what's being said, and so I'm like, what the fuck is even happening here? Like the he admits it one. I don't know what's going on in that. I don't know what you're trying to prove there. I'm sure it's something about me being dumb, but I don't know who that was. I think somebody just DM'd me. But I'm not positive about that. Okay. Ooh. What do you mean I have 5 new Discord notifications? Holy hell. That's a lot. I should really be better about checking this stuff. Okay. I don't know how that's happened. Our air conditioner just picked up, which in Texas, you know, we typically have overhead vents. And even though my AC is not pointed at me in any way, I am feeling it on my ankle right now. A very unusual feeling to have. Also, usually wearing pajama pants whenever I stream, but today I am wearing shorts. So maybe that's why I'm feeling it today and have not felt it before. I haven't done the little... Okay, I need to work on those. I think I'll work on those later, though, when I'm doing the actual feathers. The little swiggly flanges that are down here. Need to work on them. I don't know the best way to do that. Like I said, I think it's better to go after those whenever I do the actual feathers. I usually have to end up redoing them anyways. Like in the last model, whenever I did her feathers, I ended up having to redo those little flanges because the blue bled over onto them somehow. So that's something that happened there. Not the way I want. Probably because I didn't have any actual pigment in my brush. That generally makes that more difficult. There we go. So, how was everyone's Monday? I don't think I've asked that question quite yet. I asked how everyone's weekend was yesterday. I did not ask how everybody's Monday went. I know a lot of folks had to go to work today. That could have potentially been exhausting. Meh? Not a lot of excitement going on, Krieg. And that happens. I always had some sort of story whenever I was working in IT, someone doing something dumb. But I understand if you don't have anything or anything that you want to share. Not much of anything. That happens. Not every day has a lot of events. I remember one person when I was working at the warehouse. Every single day she would come to my office. Hey, I'm having this problem with no, it was, hey, my My printer's not working. Okay. Cool. Are you trying to print from the computer or are you trying to print from your iPad? I'm trying to print from my iPad. How many times do I need to tell you you need to be working on your computer, not your iPad? Because the way that we processed orders there, like the way that we'd ship, we had a software that worked on both iPad and on desktop, but the mobile version of it that was on the iPad was never fully completed. And so in order to send to printers, it required a specific software to be set up on the computer, and that software had to be restarted every day. Like, you could run it usually just fine for a day, but if you let it sit overnight, something would go on and it would stop working correctly, so you had to restart it. And every single day, she would come to me, "Hey, it's not printing. Did you restart the program? What are you talking about?" And every single day, I would have to walk her through restarting the program. And like, if you would just do this, when you get to work in the morning, you would never have to talk to me. Because for the most part, everything that you do does not require my intervention.
Visit, you bitch.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. I mean, that's fair. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm right. I just didn't like having to explain something to somebody every single day, and for whatever reason, they could never understand it. It's just not something I wanted to do. I'm sure y'all understand. We're only 10 minutes shy of 4 hours, so I think we're gonna call the stream there. I finished up with the yellow, so this is how he looks right now. We finished up with the yellow. We've got the yellow ochre. We've got the bright yellow ochre and the bright pale yellow. That is what is left to do on the armor. I may do that off stream, and then tomorrow we'll probably get started on the wings, the actual feathers, and then the blue flame that comes off of the feathers. We'll probably get started on that tomorrow. So I'll probably work on this a little bit tonight. Maybe in the morning. Like I said, tomorrow morning, I've got a lot of stuff that I need to get worked on as far as stuff just purely for the benefit of the stream, trying to make things better. I want to get that bot working. I want to get a new shout out command for Mew that isn't so bland like the one that we have now is. Because right now I'm using the default Twitch one, and I want a better one. I like what Froggenstein has, but I'm not gonna attempt that right now. That's a lot of effort that I don't want to put forward. So I'm gonna try to figure out a new command so that we can do that a lot easier. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do that thing for the ad tracker, so that we can get a little bit more visibility on that, and a few other things. There was a couple other things I wanted to work on that I can't remember. Like, oh yeah, I also want to see if I can get the sound alert thing going, but that's one I'm not too pressed on. Not something that's real important. So yeah, I think we're gonna call the stream there. Like I said, I don't want to get started in a new color with us only having 7 minutes left in the stream. So let's go ahead and find someone to raid. What's wrong, Krieg? Did you want to hang out more? I'm sorry, brother. I need to limit myself a little bit with how long I go. I want to make the weekends my longer streams and have weekdays be about 4 hours. That was always my goal, was to have about 4 hours. I may elevate that to 5 hours one day, but that day is not today. So let's find someone to send all y'all to. Y'all got any ideas who you want to go and see, or do y'all just want me to pick somebody out? Because I'm good either way. If y'all wanna recommend to go hang out, we can do that. If you have someone you'd like to see, we can do that as well. Usually You can pick. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm browsing. I'm browsing right now, but sometimes y'all have recommendations on where you want to go. Mew has sent out recommendations sometimes. Name Ghost has given recommendations. Crypt has given recommendations. It's early for Monday. It is a little early for Monday. I know. I'm sorry. I would go longer. But honestly, I don't have the energy. I'm a bit burnt right now. I have been for a little while, so I don't want to overextend. Like I said, I have a lot of work that I need to get done. That I need to get done tonight, and that I need to get done tomorrow morning. And so I don't want to make a worse stream because I made it longer. If that makes sense. I want to try to provide y'all with as much as possible. Yeah, Crypt, if you want to offer it, you can. You don't have to. Y'all don't have to remember. I'm looking for Shorty, honestly, and I just found him. I was thinking about going to Shorty because it's been a while since he has streamed. So I was thinking about going to Shorty anyways. So that's where I think we're gonna end up. So again, we'll be back here tomorrow, 2:30 Central Time. We're gonna continue working on this. We're going to continue working on the prosecutor here. We're going to try to get him done tomorrow. I doubt we will, but we're going to try so that we can move on to the next prosecutor, and then finally the Lord Vigilant, because we need to get a minimum these 3 models done.